Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Just getting some things set up for the stream. Hello, hello, welcome in. Just was saying that I'm getting things set up for the stream, so bear with me a few moments. And I'll make sure that we get started. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome into our very first stream of the channel, guys. I'm so excited to get started. Excited to have you guys here. Super excited to get into. So kind of what I wanted to do was I wanted to start from day 47 and work my way down to day 49. Also, if the mic sounds weird or anything like that, I unfortunately had to go with my headset mic versus the normal condenser mic that I use for recording, just because for whatever reason it doesn't work on the PS5. Works on my laptop, which is where I end up recording my vocals or like the audio, but for whatever reason it doesn't work on the PS5. So if it sounds a little bit different, a little bit weird, that's the reason why. If it's loud or anything like that, just let me know and I'll make those changes. But for now, we're going to get into it. Kind of what I was doing to give you guys some updates. We did move over to the desert. So this is the old biome locked world. So for those of you that do remember biome locked, we spent a lot of time in the burnt forest. So that was where we were locked. We were locked to the burnt forest. We were locked between these two cities here. We spent most of our time down here in this city. And that was the whole point of the series. But once we ended the series, we were allowed to kind of venture out. That's how I kind of ended the series. So if you haven't watched that series, I will leave a link at some point on this video with that. But you guys can look it up. It's in my playlist called Biome Lock Burnt Forest Edition. So that ended on day 35. We are now on day 47. So I've progressed the account a little bit further. We're at an auto shotgun now. And I literally just bought this M60 from Bob like right before we hopped on right now, or a little bit earlier today, I think it was. But yeah, so we're really poor right now because this is what we were rocking right now was AK-47. Hello, hello, welcome in to the channel or stream. We're just getting started. I was just kind of explaining what we're doing as far as this live stream. This is kind of my 800 subscribers special, so this is kind of what I wanted to do and what I kind of wanted to implement. So I'll show you guys the base. This is where we're going to start. Hey, Werewolf Gamer, how's it going, man? Good to have you here. Appreciate the support. But yeah, so we're going to head over to the base. This will be your guys' first time seeing the base, so excited to show you guys this. For those of you who have not seen my very first 1.0 series, I guess, it was called Retribution. And it was just kind of a normal series, getting our feet wet, moving over from the legacy version of the game on PS4. And we went into the desert immediately, and I fell in love with the desert, so that's why we're back here. This is the 4K1 pre-gen world, by the way, if you haven't seen Biome Locked series. So, like I said, it's the same world, so we're picked up back here. So this is actually a pretty cool desert city. So if there's a little bit of lag, a little bit of stuttering, that's because this city is actually pretty big and it's got this main downtown area. So there's usually a lot of zombies kind of spawning in these buildings and stuff like that. So a little bit of stuttering going on, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Hopefully you guys will be okay with it. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. So let's get on over. This is our base. This is where we're staying here at this passing gas. It's a tier 4 passing gas. What I did, if any of you guys have seen my tutorial, it was a base tutorial that I did for mid to late game bases. I basically mimicked that base. This was kind of a base that we used a little bit in Retribution as well. I unfortunately lost that world, so that's why I just kind of rebuilt it here in Boundlocked because I wanted to have it back. My character got reset, so it sucked super badly, honestly. But yeah, so this is where we're at right now. This is passing gas number 5. That's our Horde base. This is our actual base. Let's get our motorcycle on in. And then we can go ahead and close this guy here. I haven't really done too much with the downstairs just yet. I'll show you guys this here. We cleared it out. Obviously, there's no more zombies or anything like that in here. That's the garage area that we were just in. We haven't cleared anything, but we knocked out the stairs so the zombies can't get to us. So we can either get to it from here, or I built an outside way of being able to get to it as well. Probably going to make those all just steel eventually too, but we have a little spot here that we can get up. And I have fought 2 hordes here. I fought the day, or no, excuse me, 1 horde. I fought the day 42 horde here. So we can come up here. I'll show you the horde base. Like I said, if you haven't seen the tutorial, go ahead and watch that as well, but it's the exact same base. We do have a solar bank here with 1 solar cell. And then we have a battery bank that's charged to, so charged up all of our batteries. They're all good to go, thank goodness. I have it turned off just because they're all fully charged, but if you didn't know, you want to leave that on and not actually running to anything. That way it's actually connected and those batteries are going to be charging. So over here is where we have the electricity and everything like that. I should probably have doors here, but we didn't have a problem with it last Horde night. Maybe we'll add some doors before the Horde night starts. And then we've made this all steel here. This one controls this first part here, and then this top one back here controls the back one. Hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Glad to have you guys here. Appreciate the support. But yeah, so I'm kind of just showing off the Horde base. This is where we're at. This is the Horde base that we're going to use here for day 49. We've moved to the desert again. I have some lights here, here and there. Do I not? Oh, this is not on. That's right. So I have a couple lights there, and then a couple lights here on the side, just to kind of, you know, give me a little bit of light during Horde night when that comes up. But I'm gonna throw some items away here. This is the crafting base. We got a bunch of storages here. We've got all of our workstations, and then around the corner of the kitchen, we've got some of these guys here, cooking pots, things like that. Hello, hello, welcome in. Appreciate you having you here. This is our farm. We probably should just go ahead and harvest this, actually. Let's grab this water here. Let me go ahead and grab my farming outfits before we do that. I literally just sold all of my super corn so that we could buy this tier 2 M60. But we're pretty good. We're usually pretty good on our bartering items. So this, we have the ranger hat plus the cigar, which was, what's that, 30%. Plus we popped a sugar butt, and we popped a... what is it called? The pumpkin cheesecake. So it wasn't too expensive or anything like that. So we can pop all these guys in. You go in miscellaneous. I don't remember if I have these in health. Okay, gotcha. Weapons, we can pop you in there. And then food, we'll pop you guys in there. We're actually gonna go ahead and take you and you. Keep us going. And then we'll throw these in here. I don't need them just this second. I think we have everything almost to concrete. I think there's just a few things on the bottom that I need to do, and then technically this, but I don't really need it. They're not going to be hitting that, hopefully. We've got some more bullet casings here. There's nothing else smelting here. You know what? We'll do the rest of these bullet tips real quick. And then these are all going to go in ammo. I'll make sure, probably during the night, I'll come back and we'll make some more ammo. I'll need some more 7.62. We've got 3 boxes of shotgun shells plus another 110 here. So I think we should be pretty good with the shotguns, but we might make a little bit more. We got a decent amount of clay there, so we'll split that. We got a bunch more steel that we can put away. 320 steel now, which is pretty good. We'll probably need that to repair anything in the base that we might need. What was I doing? Grabbing the farm. Hello, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Appreciate having you guys here. Alrighty, let's go ahead and throw this on here. And let's take a look at our farm here. We've got a bunch of stuff going on here. Let's go ahead and just grab all of this. Love it. You basically get, what, like 8 to 9 per hit per plant, with the chance of getting the seed back as well. It's a lot higher. So we've maxed out living off the land. So we have that plus the 2 tier 6 farming outfits that we needed. So yeah, so a little bit of what we're going to do today. We have a little bit of prep work left to do before the Horde. I think I talked about it a little bit in my post, but we're going to go ahead and make sure that we go get a little bit of resources before the Horde. We're going to have to craft up a little bit more. I actually didn't even notice that was open over there. You can see right into there. We're going to craft a little bit more. Hello, welcome in. We're going to have to craft some more shotgun shells. That's what I was looking to say. That's what we need. It's like draining my stamina. Should probably just be punching. I think technically the bone knife is the best thing to use because it's quicker and it doesn't use as much stamina. That is all the super corn. And I'm good on food, and that's why most of this is just super corn, because we end up just using it for money. So that's why I'm like have like a million super corn here. We have almost 2 full stacks there, plus another 42 seeds. The 42 seeds will probably be fine to get us through here, honestly. Alrighty, let's see here. Okay, let's go ahead and plant all of this here. We'll just start laying down all this super corn. Because this is definitely the moneymaker. This is the breadwinner here. Okay, that is pretty good on most of that. We'll place some of this here. Like I said, I don't really need a lot of the food anymore. We have so much of it. Like, I'll still plant, obviously, a lot of it just to continue up on the upkeep so that way we don't run out. But for the most part, we're pretty good on everything. Some coffee seeds there. Only got 1 hop there, a couple chrysanthemum, and a couple goldenrod. Looks like there we go. Okay, cool. Looks like we finished everything else. Oh, we actually got 3 stacks of super corn, so it's actually really nice. We'll probably just end up turning this all into super corn and finish this off. We'll do like 20 if we have a little bit extra. That's fine. That didn't even take out 1 complete stack there. It's probably pretty close to 20 if I had to say. Okay, cool. So we'll have a few left over, which is fine. I can just throw it in the chest. Hello, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. We're just getting some prerequisite things done before Horde Night. It's going to be at the end of day 49. Let's throw all of this in. And the super corn as well. The nice thing about super corn, if you guys haven't already planted them, is each stack normally is 5k, which is amazing. So we've got 10k, a little over 10k just there, and that's not including all of the bartering that we have from the items that we have there. Hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay, let's see what we want to do now. I think what we're going to do actually is going to go ahead and take a job. We have a little bit of time before the end of the day. Probably should have taken it while we were over at Bob's earlier. This is my armor, so let's pop this back on. I'll just throw this in here for right now. This is kind of like my dump chest when we're done with Horde Night and stuff like that, and we're collecting all of the bags. I just throw everything in here for right now. But yeah, let's get out here and go ahead and grab our bike. Since we don't have a ton of time, maybe we'll just take... we're at tier 4 quests, I think, right now, so maybe we'll just take a tier 3 or something. I don't know, we'll see. We might have enough time to do a tier 4. Let's get on over to Mr. Bob. But I hope you guys are doing well. Hope tonight is treating you well. Currently for me, it is a little bit after 9 p.m. So hopefully for you guys, it's not too late for you guys that live on the, the East Coast. I know you guys are 2 to 3 hours ahead further down on the east side. So sorry for such the late stream, but hopefully you guys enjoy it the same. But yeah, Bob is right through all here. You kind of have to make your way and weave through the city. It's a little bit annoying, but I do really like the city, honestly. I haven't done too much looting yet. I looted a Crack-a-Book and one other POI. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, it was like a Crack-a-Book and one other building, so I haven't done too much yet. Haven't done too much, but hopefully we can get a decent POI here and see what we get. Because I'm still looking for some decent loot. Alrighty, Mr. Bob, what do you got for me? I didn't put my blinker on. Yeah, I know. I mean, but when there's no other vehicles that are actually running besides mine, does it really matter?
What do you need?
We got an infested here at post office.
I think I've got a few jobs.
Dumpsy clinic.
You're as welcome as getting your hands
Why not?
dirty.
Let's do the infested.
Pigs get fat,
I know I said I'd do a
dogs
tier
get
3,
slaughtered,
but
and you'll be fine.
well, let's just do it. I'm gonna need for sure more ammo though. I don't think I have enough ammo to take on a tier 4 infested. It is gonna. Well, I guess I was kind of correct. It is gonna be at a tier 3 POI. So there's that with the infested quest. So yeah, we'll head back home real quick. We'll grab some more ammo and then head on over. Because we got the M60 now, and the M60, as much as I love it, is a dang ammo. I don't know what you want to call it, guzzler. It just takes all the ammo, which is crazy. Do the zombies not attack your vehicle when you're off of it? Also, when you're on it, do they just attack you or the vehicle? So when you're on it, they attack you, but they can attack the vehicle technically as well, but they don't usually target it when you're off of it. The zombies are looking to kill you, the player, not necessarily damage your stuff. Screamers, on the other hand, screamers do target heat-bearing items, which... Oh, I haven't done these yet. Which the motorcycle does give off some heat, so they can attack it, but they don't usually. I'm getting rid of these only because we don't have loot respawn anyways, so I don't want to accidentally run into those later on. We can craft high power 44 now, and we'll pop this on for the Handyland. Nice, it was a double. And this is a heist one. I'm just gonna read it. I already have it, but we'll just take it for the XP. I don't really care about it for the money, just because we have super corn for money now. This one here. Kind of heading through a different part of the city. That's why these are appearing, because I'm just like, I haven't been through this part of the city just yet. This one is 44. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is another one for traders. So when we have the 44 out, that'll give us a little bit of extra. It'll give 5% extra bartering. So, because we're intimidating the trader. Oh man, look at me spinning out. Let's calm down a little bit. Look at me not looking where I'm going. I promise, kids, I do have my license. Alrighty, let's real quick get on over here. Yeah, this is the part that I still need to make concrete right here on the side before this next Horde night. So we got to make sure that we get that done. Do you know the max for health and stamina? Are you near the max? I want to say that I think it's 250. Is it 250? The max level is 300, so it might be 300 actually. We are currently level 82. Well, the max level is 300. You start out with getting... Actually, I think you just get... Is it just one per level? I'm actually not 100% sure. It's either 300 or like, yeah, somewhere around there. Or maybe you stop getting it at some point. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head, but the max level is 300. I know that for sure. Let's see, ammo. We'll take a couple more stacks of you, and then a little bit more shotgun. How much do we got? We have 540 rounds there. I'm gonna take one more stack. There we are. Alright, we've got like 4 hours to get this done before it's nighttime and everybody starts running. We should be, for the most part, okay with nighttime zombies. We're kind of at the point of the game. I'm actually surprised that there isn't more zombies wandering around. Like, we haven't run into that many, honestly, and usually we do in the city, especially ferals. Maybe the devs decided to just have you level up more, and then you'll have like thousands of stamina and health. No, you won't have thousands of health or anything like that. Unfortunately, I wish. That'd be really nice. There definitely is a cap. We'll grab these guys here. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Good to have you guys here. Appreciate having you on the stream. It's rifle crafting there, or assault rifle, sorry, and then salvage tools there. Not too bad. We're almost over here to the job. This is an infested clear that we'll be taking. It is a tier 4 infested, so this will be a tier 3 POI. Alright, I want to get this job done as quick as possible, so I might be a little bit quick looting. Usually I'm kind of a loot goblin, but we're kind of later in this series anyway, so I'm not really too worried about a lot of things here. So let's lock all the ammo in place just in case. Don't want to be throwing stuff in my bike that I don't need to. Did not mean to honk, but that's okay. Hello, hello, welcome in. Good to have you guys here on the stream. If it is your first time seeing one of my videos, welcome. If you have seen my videos before, welcome back. Good to have you guys here all the same, though. Appreciate all the support. Alright, so job started here. Honestly, I'm not the most stealthy person. So let's just get this started here. We got some rads already. Lovely. Come on. Good thing about the shotgun here is that it does slow damage. Oh jeez. Might get hit by a doggy. Oh no, it's a coyote. What are you doing in here, buddy? You're not supposed to be in here. Alright, let's grab this. Again, guys, if it is a little bit too loud, let me know. I can turn some settings down. So let me know if either my mic is too loud or if the actual video game sounds are too loud or anything like that. Let's go ahead and get into this ATM. Hello, welcome in. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get in here. Perfect. 418. How much is that? 585 without any upgrades. Not too bad. This series, originally, when I did do this series, we went strength. So, again, if you guys haven't seen my Bomb Lock series, watch that. But we're maxed out pretty much in strength. Hey, what's up, Pat? How you doing, man? Yeah, you did not miss it. We recently started a little bit ago, so we're not too far into it. So, glad to have you here, man. Appreciate you stopping by. I'll look at some of these things to kind of loot, but we're not really gonna like loot them. But I always loot books. Oh, nice. That's the water filter. Or not the water filter, but the water purifier mod, I guess. Alrighty, we got a bunch of people here. Try to get a couple sneak kills if we can. We got a bird over here. Stupid vultures. I see a rat over there. Who else we got? I can't really see anybody else. There's another vulture there. Get rid of these guys. These guys are so annoying. I actually looted this crossbow off of a treasure chest. We were rocking an iron crossbow the entire Biome series, so this was a huge upgrade to get a what is it called? A compound bow. Alrighty. Nice. Get some reloads in. Yeah, we still haven't really touched. The M60 is going to be pretty much like insurance if we find ourselves in a little bit of a bind, because it just drains ammo. We fell all the way down. Okay, nice. These are mailboxes that we can search, thankfully. Oh, lovely. Did not mean to fall all the way down. Can we get back up? No, we can't. It's fine. We'll try to take those. Get a little bit of food in here. Oh, we did get a machine gunner out of one of those. Automatic weapons do 10% more damage. Very nice. Always a good one to get. Gumball stew. Okay, so we just maxed out. This is already main stash, it looks like. Yeah, we got several zombies here. Got a big boy here. Oh, got the click. It's alright. That's one. There's someone over there as well still. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Or is it just this guy? No, there's someone else. Can't see where. We'll at least get the double on you. We'll stop wasting ammo on you. You're a normie. Is that really it? No, we haven't cleared the area yet. There we go. I was gonna say, there's no way that was it. I did Night 35 Horde today on my Alpha 20.7 playthrough. Turned it up to 64 zombies. Very nice, Pat. Yeah, we have it running on 64. For whatever reason, I put the series originally locked for 32 zombies, but I normally run 64. I don't know why I did. I think I just thought that it'd be a little bit harder than it was. But we turned it up to 64, so it's 64 now. Oh, I think I broke a chest. That's the only sucky thing about maxing out shotguns, is you break through like wooden things. You like break through everything. It's a really sucky perk to have, honestly. I really wish that was like a mod that you could get or something instead. I don't like that it's actually a feature. I forgot how more fluidly the melee attacks are. Oh yeah, then like the PS4 version Legacy. Oh yeah, way more fluid. So much more. This game is definitely great. Those of you that are still on PS4, as much as I love Legacy, love Legacy, but definitely if you can make the switch, if you can upgrade to PS5, do it. Alright, nice. So we definitely profited here, because we didn't use that much shotgun shells, and I didn't touch my 7.62 at all. A little trick that you could do, guys, if you don't, if you need a little bit more steel, don't grab everything out. Just switch it out, and then switch out to your impact driver, wrench, whatever. And then you can get a couple things of steel here. We just got one from that one, so it wasn't great, but that's alright. Yeah, shotguns chew through wood like crazy. Yeah, they really do, honestly. It sucks. I hate it. That's the only thing that I hate about shotguns. Alright, scrapping for fun. I actually probably should scrap these ones that I already have, since I am making shotgun shells. Get a little bit more paper. Okay, and then let's go ahead and get into this one. Having to time the legacy attacks and pretty much get super up close and personal. Can't wait to try this version once I upgrade. Yeah, honestly, that was the same thing that I thought when I first came here. The attack radius, you can attack the zombies from a little bit further back, even with melee, which is actually pretty cool. But at the same time, the zombies can also attack you a little bit further away as well. Alright, we'll take all those. I think we are clear here. Let's just kind of look around here. I'll scrap both of those, just for the paper. Some bookcases here, nice. Scrap you. Scrapping for fun there. That is the Ratchet quality 6. Nice. Yeah, when you're maxed out in shotguns, the jobs are pretty much trivial at that point. Hello, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate having you guys here. We just finished up with this Tier 4 Infested clear. And now I'm just kind of searching around, just seeing if there's any loot, any good loot that I missed. We'll grab the brass and the lead there. Need all that I can get. As most of you guys know, once you get towards the end of the game, it's pretty much just an arms race at that point. You're just making tons and tons of ammo. Because at some point, melee becomes pretty trivial against most of the zombies. Shotguns are your go-to, or do you prefer another weapon for long range? I prefer the M60. So here I have the M60. I just bought this, but the M60 pairs with Fortitude in this game. So my Fortitude isn't maxed out. 5 out of 10. So my machine gunner is only 3 out of 5. So I prefer the M60. It's my favorite weapon. It literally, as I call it, it literally melts through Zeds. So I think it's really, really cool. There we go. But yeah, it literally just melts through them, so I think it's the coolest thing ever. But yeah, that's my favorite weapon. But in the Biome Lock series, I did go clubs, and clubs is the strength skill. So clubs fall under the strength skill tree here. So that's why I'm maxed out here. So that is, I accidentally went a couple skull crushers at the beginning of that series until I realized that it's actually Pummel Pete. But yeah, but Pummel Pete is for clubs. So, and then you see Boomstick is here, so that's for shotguns. So I went shotguns for this series. Originally wasn't that big of a fan, but honestly it grew on me. Shotguns are actually decent, especially this auto shotgun. I didn't think I was gonna like the auto shotgun at first because I really liked the pump shotgun when I first got it. But then this auto shotgun has been warming up on me. Craft flaming arrows and crossbow bolts. Not too bad. I don't need you. I wasn't gonna grab you. I was gonna grab the wheel, just in case we need it for something. What is up, buddy? Home run. M60 is my favorite. Also, I put a scope on it and use it as a sniper rifle too. Nice, nice. I prefer the what is this? The red dot, or what is this called? The reflex, right? Yeah. I prefer the reflex. As you can see, I have it on both of these. I love how it looks. Oh, come on, switch. There we go. I just love the thing on there. But yeah, when I use sniper rifles, I use the 8 scope for sure. Which the sniper rifle is, I guess to answer your question, Galaxy, the sniper is my favorite Horde Night gun. So my favorite regular gun to use around is the M60, but during Horde Nights, I love using the sniper. And the reason for that is because you can just use electricity, and the zombies kind of get frozen up, and then you can just line them up, and then you're just boom, 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 and just shoot them all. It's so easy. Okay, cool. So we finished this one. We'll have to turn it in the morning. Trader's closed for right now, so let's get back on over. I always get confused. It's not that one. It's that one over there to the northwest. Probably should clear out the other one, so that way I don't have that on my screen anymore. Handgun magazines. And let's get rid of you. But yeah, those are my two favorite guns. But honestly, any gun can be good if you spec into it. That's the way that I kind of see it. Any gun can be good in this game if you spec into it. Scrap you. Old girl's running at me. Don't have time for you guys. Gotta get back home for the night and turn my forges back on and make sure that we're constantly crafting. Given how awesome your horde bases have been, I don't doubt it's super easy. Also, does shotgun spread like the ammo, or is it straightforward and doesn't hit others? So the shotgun shells do spread. So that's what I'm using right now is shells. There are shotgun slugs, which I do actually prefer for Horde Nights, but I don't have a lot of plastic right now, so I'm not really using it. But yeah, shotgun slugs only shoot one, just like in real life. They just shoot one essentially pellet. Whereas the shells obviously shoot little tiny pellets. So that's what I'm using right now, these shells right here. So if you actually click on it, you'll see damage per pellet. It's only 10.1, but it shoots 10 pellets out. So up to 100 if you're really close, right? 10 pellets right there. So, but the effective range is only 4, whereas the slugs, you can shoot further, but it's only one big slug, and that's it. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. Open up. Hello, hello, welcome in. Glad to have you guys here on the stream. Did I have anything in here? I did. Hello? Anybody home? Oh, hello, copper. Get out of here, big boy. Hello, hello, welcome in. Glad to have you guys on the stream. Some of these I can actually just scrap, like I was saying before. I don't know why I kept them. Yeah, I think all the books that I actually have, I'm just going to scrap. It gives you 3 paper each, which then I can turn into shotgun shells eventually, so that's what I'm maining, so might as well. For those of you that did miss the beginning of the stream, I did show off my base a little bit. So we do have a solar bank here with a solar cell that we use to power our battery bank here. I don't have a door here. I probably should add a door eventually. But this is the actual Horde base section. We've got some electricity here. This is the mid to late game Horde base. I put a tutorial out on it not too long ago. I think it was like 3 weeks ago or so. What's up, girl? But yeah, so I just rebuilt it. Oh, got the click there. Just rebuilt it for this series because this was my retribution base for a little bit before we moved to the wasteland, and I just wanted to use it more because I did end up losing that world and I was sad about it, so wanted to use it for Horde Night. We've got a couple of switches here that control the front and back electricity sections here. Probably will add doors here before Horde Night, which is in less than 2 more days. So, and then we've got this part all steeled out. I might steel. Actually, we steeled the pole already. We're pretty good. We might do a little bit of steel in some of the supports, but I did fight the day 42 Horde here, and we were fine, honestly. So I don't foresee any other issues. Actually, what I still need to do, I forgot. I didn't build the direwolf section, so tomorrow I'll probably have to work on building the direwolf section. I totally spaced that. Let's go ahead. We'll throw some of this loot away real quick. That way we can grab that water. Keep the production going. Yeah, see, everything's stopped, so I need to definitely get everything going again. Ammo, we'll throw everything in there. Trader box, you can have you. That's pretty much it, probably. Got some miscellaneous. We've got some mods. Health. It's you. You're also a mod. I'm pretty organized, I would like to say, for the most part. I upgraded everything to steel, right? Yeah, everything's steel, just to have the maximum space, because we were running out of space on one of them. I don't remember which one it was. It's probably ammo. It's probably ammo. We were running pretty low on space. I actually am gonna throw 2 of those back, and that one back as well, to give us a little bit more space. I think what I need to do, though, I am pretty low on stone, actually. I need to get more stone because we're going to need some more concrete if we're going to make the direwolf and what is it called, direwolf slash dog area. And then I need more nitrate because we have a decent amount of coal, but we're going to need more nitrate for some more gunpowder. And I don't have that much paper as well. Do I have any paper? Oh, I have paper over here. Let's move that on over, just so I don't get confused there. So we have 375 bits of paper. I'm probably going to take some of this and buckshot. Let's turn some of this into shotgun shells. We can make the boxes. That's 4, and that'll take 1,200 gunpowder. Sure. Why not? They use most of the paper up, so. We'll have plenty of gunpowder, too, if we get that nitrate. So let's go ahead and... it's only 4 seconds. I'm not going to worry about that. We still have a bit of cement and crushed sand here. I think I'm going to have to get more crushed sand. These are actually all done. Okay, so I don't really have a need to turn them on. Yeah, we're almost out of iron as well, too. So we'll have to collect some more iron. Basically, we just need a little bit of all the resources, honestly. Which is fine. I'm totally fine with that. I do have... tier 4 miner helmets, and Let me sort that. I have the other miner. Where is it? Am I blind? Miner gloves. Here we go. These are the only two really you need. So we got ore harvest bonus and ore block damage. And then I'm rocking this tier 6 steel pickaxe. And then I think I have the... Do I have the perk for coffee? I'm pretty sure I do. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome into the channel. Welcome into the stream. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. We've maxed out Art of Mining. Easy. So 10% more ore when we're buzzed from coffee. So let's grab food. I'll just grab a stack of coffee there. I will go ahead and eat a little bit. Keep our food up. And then let's go ahead and head out. Try to find some ore. We're going to have to get outside a little bit. Probably back over into the forest a little bit, to be honest, because I don't think that there's coal in the desert. I could be wrong, but I don't think I've ever seen coal in the desert. There's a bunch of nitrate veins, things like that. Well, actually, we don't need coal right now. We had a ton of coal, didn't we? Okay, so we just need nitrate, iron, and then clay and or like stone, clay, and sand as well, which we'll kind of get as we go. So we'll just kind of come out here to this point. And then when morning comes, we'll go ahead and turn in the job as well, get our reward there. I'll probably take a job again tomorrow at some point. Now all the zombies are coming out. I guess they all want to come out at night. I don't know what the issue was. It was really weird. Because, I mean, as I've been in the desert since I moved here after the end of the Biome Lock series, there's always pretty much been zombies all around. Those of you that like Glock, he did a series for that clock tower there. The really fun Horde Every Night series. I think there's actually 2 clock towers in this, just in this area. It was actually pretty funny. I am eventually going to do a Biome Locked series again. I think I talked about it before that it would be a 4-part mini-series. So Biome Locked Burnt Forest, which was this world, was the first installment. And then I'm also going to do the desert one is actually next. So it's actually funny that we're in the desert now. And then after the desert, we're going to do snow and then the wasteland. And with the release of 2.0, it's going to make that a little bit difficult, but the Fun Pimps did say that they're going to add an option to take off the... We're going to have to kill these guys here. They're going to have an option to take off the like damaging weather effects, which we're going to kind of have to, because a Wasteland series would be impossible if we didn't. Because, well, honestly, any of them would be impossible without it, because you're just going to take damage in anything that's not the forest. So we'll have to unfortunately turn it off. My plan is that we're going to turn off the regular weather effects, but that will leave the severe storm. When is 2.0 coming out that you know of? If you guys keep up with the dev streams, Biome Locked in the hardest place. No, I'm kidding. I mean, we will eventually do Biome Locked in the Wasteland, but yeah, so 2.0, to answer your question, Jesse, they still haven't released an official date on when the experimental is going to come out, which that is going to come out first. But what they did, Fatal in the dev diaries on the Fun Pimps forums, the page forums, he did say something about June. So he was saying for sure it's not going to come out in May, but that he expects it to come out in June. Now, Fatal has been known to kind of, talk a little bit. I mean, all the Fun Pimps are like that. They are kind of known to say something and then it doesn't happen, right? So this is obviously was supposed to come out back in Q4 of last year. So we're already really, really late for this, but he did say it's definitely not coming out in May, but that he does expect it to be done in June. If you've been keeping up with I put out a couple videos on it as well, and I posted some of the things he said. He has said that he is done with the Desert Spitter, so the new zombie for the desert area. Or Plague Spitter, sorry, that's his name. The Plague Spitter is complete, so he's completed all the animations, everything for that, and I think they were almost complete with the new like Yeti zombie, the Frost Claw, I believe they're calling it, for the snow. And then people were wondering like, oh, are we getting a burnt zombie and are we getting a wasteland zombie? He didn't say anything about the burnt, but he did say, oh, the mutated zombie is the wasteland zombie. So I don't know if that means we're not going to get an extra wasteland zombie. Like, that's it's just a mutated zombie. And that kind of leads me to think that it's the same for the burnt forest, that the burning zombie is just, that is the zombie for that area. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about that. But yeah, as far as 2.0, that's all I know, is what I've kind of heard. Unfortunately, I am not to the point where I'm a part of the Fun Pimps. They have like a creator club that you can join, but you have to have 2.5K subscribers on either YouTube or Twitch. So not there yet. Hopefully one day. So I don't get all the inside scoops, but that's what I've heard. So hopefully that helps a little bit. Yeah, hopefully in June we will get the experimental. If you play on console, generally the bigger updates like this take about 3 to 4 weeks before they come out stably, which is when obviously console gets it. So I would expect for console either end of June, beginning of July. That is my honest answer. So hopefully that helps some of you who were wondering about 2.0 release. Yeah, I know everybody's a little bit frustrated about it. I'm a little bit frustrated about it. I want the update to come. Not so much for the weather stuff. I do want to see that, and I will be putting out a series for that when that does come out. Just to try it out, obviously see how I like it. I have a feeling, like I said, that I will be turning off the main weather effects. Not the severe storms, because I do like that idea. But the whole, like, you're going to get damaged no matter what entering it, and you have to make a mod for it or a craft a consumable to get some kind of, you know, temporary buffs to live in the different biomes. I don't like that personally, but, you know, I'll still give it a shot, obviously, give them the benefit of the doubt. Still test it out. Let's get out of here a little bit. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on 2.0. And then eventually, I know 3.0, eventually that will come out. We'll get bandits. I know people have been looking forward to bandits forever. So I'm excited for those to come out eventually. We gotta clear out some of these zombies again. They're taking up space, and I don't want that. You guys let me dig in peace. We got a decent amount of nitrate now. We should be good on nitrate. I'm going to start collecting up some iron. This coffee's almost finished. Let's go ahead and take another chug. What else did I say I needed to get? There's just clay soil, stone, which we have a ton of stone now, and sand, I think it was. That way we can make up some more concrete and cement mix. But anyways, I think I asked earlier, but how are you guys all doing tonight? Hope tonight is treating you well. Hope you guys are excited for the weekend. You guys got any plans for the weekend? I think tomorrow we're probably going to take my son out to the park. So that's going to be fun. Get him out of the house, you know. He's been wanting to get out, so he deserves it. Probably are going to get about 10k or so. We get iron so quickly now. I think I do have the Iron Breaker mod on here, though, so that also helps. But coffee plus, like, all the other perks. And since we are maxed out in strength, we maxed out Motherload and Miner 69er, so we have, like, all the perks. It's super nice. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Appreciate having you guys here. We are just collecting up some resources for the upcoming Horde Night, which is going to be here shortly, day 49, the next day. So it is now the morning of day 48. All right, that's 10k. Let's look to get a little bit of sand, because I didn't get a lot of sand, actually. That is one thing that I do need. And the nice thing about living in the desert is the sand, or at least most of it, I believe. Hello. Really? Now we're concussed. Dang it. That's alright. But yeah, most of the sand, I think it's just this topsoil sand, gives you also, what is this? Clay soil. Especially if you're a crouch, it's super easy to just get a ton, because you like never run out of stamina. So nice. We're probably not going to get like a crazy amount, but I do need actually a decent amount of clay soil though, so maybe we will. I mean, we have time. we have essentially 2 days before Horde Night. We have the rest of today, and then we have most of the day on day 49, until 10 p.m. Then we'll fight the Horde. Looking forward to that. Hope you guys are as well. But yeah, day 42, I did get a few direwolves, and then I just had to kill them at the end of the Horde Night because I didn't build the path for the dogs to come up yet. Because the whole path to get up to me is all ladders, essentially. And you know, dogs, they don't have posable thumbs, so they can't get up to me. So we're going to have to build them a staircase to get up. I think we'll probably just get a stack of, what's it called, clay soil. I don't know that the clay counts as an ore, because it doesn't seem like I'm getting any extra compared to like all the other ores. Oh, hello there. Go ahead and bandage ourselves up. Ah, no, I forgot we're concussed, so it doesn't even matter. We're not even going to get to full health. That's annoying. Oh well. Hello, welcome into the stream. We are currently just getting resources, prepping for Horde Night tomorrow. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Yeah, I definitely need a lot more clay soil. That's like the biggest thing that I need right now. Because that's going to be good for pretty much everything. That's the, you know, you need clay for like most things. The nice thing is we hit it in one hit every single block, so. There's another little collapse. Actually, in Retribution, I don't know if most of you guys, or if any of you guys have seen my first 1.0 series, Retribution, our base, I had like a tunnel, like I dug a tunnel underneath it, and I accidentally went out right underneath where the actual Horde base was, and it collapsed it. Thankfully, it didn't bring down the entire Horde base, just some of the supports, but then there was this big gaping hole. So I had to kind of fill it up a little bit. I filled it up like a tiny bit, but mainly just kind of supported it with some supports, but then zombies would spawn down there because it was just a big giant hole. So after Horde Night, every night I'd have to go down into the hole and kill a bunch of zombies because there usually be a few zombies down there that spawned. Oh man, I was so scared that I had knocked down my entire base though. When that thing collapsed, I was like, oh, my base is gone. Like, it's just, I have to accept it. But thankfully, the whole base didn't go down. Oh man, good times. Retribution was a good one, man. I'm excited again to, when 2.0 does eventually come out, to do a normal series again, because biome locked, and right now my current series that I'm running is called Randomizer, where I use wheel spins to completely randomize my character, essentially. My character is pretty much a jack of all trades. We have Horde Night set to every 4 days with a range of 3, which means that Horde Night could be every 4 up to 7 days, so it's kind of randomized there as well. So we have that, and then after every Horde Night, I respin my weapon and armor. So we've been changing our armor a bunch, we've been changing our weapons a bunch, so we're kind of jack of all trades. But anyways, the past 2 series that I've done have been challenge series. So 2.0, when that first comes out, we're just going to do a normal playthrough. I'll probably play spears again because spear is my favorite melee weapon. But that's going to be really fun because it's just going to be me doing what I actually want to do and without putting any restrictions on myself. It's basically just going to be there to test out the new storms and everything and see how I like it and what I want to change. Because the nice thing is you can either turn it all the way off or you can change the frequency of the severe storms, which is going to be really nice. And then you can toggle if you want the regular biome decay or whatever they're calling it, if you want that on. It's basically how that works if you guys didn't know. So there's 2 separate weather events. So there's going to be the normal weather that's just going to damage you no matter what, if you don't have either the mod or the consumables. And that's going to be in any biome outside of the forest. So all of them. You know, burnt forest is going to have, you know, bad air quality, like embers and things like that. And then the desert is just going to be really hot. The snow biome is going to be really cold. You get hypothermia and things like that. And then, oh, come on, is the bird going to come for me? So annoying, man. I really missing that? There we go. But yeah, and then on top of that, there's going to be what's called severe storms. So the severe storms are just going to be big weather events that last however long, depending on how long you set the frequency for and how often they are going to happen is also going to be a slider for that. And those ones, you're going to take damage even if you have the immunities from those challenges. The only way to negate those is to take shelter or build a shelter for yourself when they happen. So that's going to be interesting, and that's what I thought the whole weather system was going to be, was just going to be those severe storms, just something that happens occasionally. Because like even right now, there are sandstorms that happen in the desert, but they just don't do anything. So I was like, oh, they're finally going to have a use. Those sandstorms are going to actually hurt you. But then they're like, oh no, we're just going to make it so that all the other biomes are just dangerous no matter what. That's the part that I kind of didn't like, but you know, we'll see. I'm not going to be one of those complainers. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to try it out and everything like that. I know a lot of people complain about it and things like that, and I don't want to be one of those people. I do want to give them a fair shot at it. So I do love the game. I appreciate the effort they do put into it. That's just kind of my 2 cents on there. Let's go ahead and finish getting out some sand here till we get a stack. There we go. Alright, so let's see what we got now. We've got almost 2.5 stacks of nitrate. We got a stack of sand, a stack of clay soil, and like a stack and a half of stone. And then a little bit over a stack and a half of iron as well. So not too bad. We got a decent amount of resources. We're out here. We're close enough to the trader. So let's go ahead and head out to Bob, turn the job in from yesterday. If you guys are just joining in, or if you just joined in a little bit ago, we did do a tier 4 infested quest last night, and it went pretty well. We were actually able to clear it right before nighttime pretty much, so it was not too bad. But let's go ahead and get our reward. See if Trader Bob, oh yeah, I'm concussed, I forgot, I don't have my parkour.
Good day. It ain't bragging if you done it. Here's your pay.
This is terrible. This is all you're going to give me for a tier 4 infested, man. I mean, I'll take the 3k and the 28k XP, but oh man, this is awful. I don't even know. I'm not going to use any of this. Flaming arrows, I guess. Special job is to go to Joel. How are we looking as far as jobs, actually? We're 90 out of 100, so we just need a couple more jobs. I'll take a job for now. He restocks tomorrow. Was there anything else that I needed from him? I don't think so. We bought an M60 off of him, like I said, before the stream started. So that's why we have this M60 now. Yeah, he still has all the old stuff, so he hasn't restocked. Got a few machetes, but we already have one. I was actually going to buy this tactical assault rifle, and then I went over to the last page, and on the 3rd page there was the M60, and I was like, oh, definitely getting that one. Yeah, I don't really need anything. So let's take a look at his, not his inventory, I keep doing that, jobs. He's got another infested clear, Hogzilla, okay. Judy Witch, ooh, Judy Witch is a good one.
I've got a little coin if you got
Dumpsy Clinic again. I think I'm gonna take Judy Witch. I really enjoy Judy Witch.
With a sharp stick.
Thank you, Mr. Bob. We'll do your job in a second. I want to go back to base, cure this concussion, drop off the loot, and get all of our workstations going, so that way we're not wasting any time. And then actually, we probably will start working on the direwolf path with what we have. I don't have too much concrete. I think I have like 500 or 600. So it's not too much. So we'll do what we can, but then I'm gonna have to come back later, obviously. But we'll get all of our workstations going, so that way they're, you know, crafting up things for us. There's Judy Witch right there, so we'll come back to that. But yeah, Judy Witch is such a fun one. It's got a good, fun surprise at the end, I guess. Not really surprise, but good bunch of difficult enemies right at the end. You usually get some mutateds, I think a couple feral whites. So it's got a nice end loot party. Alrighty, let's get on over. I took the harder way to get to it. That's the only bad thing about living in the city, that it's so hard to get around things. Still got a bunch of dead bodies all around here. What's up, friend? Do I have anything in the bike? I do not. Okay, so yeah, so what I did in the tutorial was I had them kind of start, I think, out here, somewhere out here, and then wrap in, and then eventually lead to where those top parts are. Because the zombies, or the dogs can technically get up here, but they're not going to be able to get up all the way. And then obviously all the Zeds take this path, and then get up to me, and then fall down there, get electrocuted, get killed. So, am I going to be able to make this jump without parkour? Alrighty. Ooh, I actually thought I was going to break my leg because I didn't have the parkour. Anyways, let's go ahead and throw, I guess, just both of these. I don't need any more, what is it called, clay soil on that one. I've got almost 14 fake clay in there. Let's just turn it on for an hour. How much is an hour? Is 72 of them. I know that's like super annoying to listen to, that's why, so. Go ahead and turn you on there. Okay, what do we want to do in here? We were doing stone, that's what it was. That way we can get some more cement, and then we'll eventually turn into concrete mix, which we have more sand here now. Clay soil, do I need this for anything currently? I don't think I do, so we're going to save it for right now. Just take out some of this. And then nitrate, I need nitrate and all this coal so we can turn into some more gunpowder. We'll just grab this. Sorry, you're going to have to listen to this annoying thing. I wish I could make the stacks of gunpowder, but we need more, I don't remember off the top of my head what I need for it. What is it again? Explosives. Yeah, we need, what is that, 17 more? We're not anywhere close. Just make all we can, and we're out of coal, so we can make 1,000 more. It's actually not that much. I thought I'd be able to get more. How much is it per? I thought it is 1 for 1. Did we just have, oh no, sorry, that's 10,000. Excuse me, not 1,000. I was thrown off there. I was like, why is it only 1,000? Okay, now we got a decent amount of nitrate and no coal. But 10,000 should get us... that should be fine for a while on... I mean, I say that, but then, you know, we're going to need it in the future, so... Let's pop those guys on. We don't need the... We don't need you. We'll take one of these. One of these to get us going, and then... Health, I am concussed, so we need painkillers. Health back as well. Duke's there. And then ammo here for the flaming. I think I did get a compound bow as well, actually. Yeah, we have a compound bow, so we could fire those flaming arrows if we wanted to. But usually Horde Night, I'm pretty like good with the shotgun, my M60. I do like the sniper, like I said before, but I think all I have is a lever action right now. So I do have a long barrel on it and a scope. So, you know, maybe we'll use it. Who knows? Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Appreciate having you guys here. Right now we are going to be making some additions to the base. We just got some of our workstations going here. I can probably get this going a little bit, actually. Make another 500 or so. 400, I guess. What did we run out of? We have stone. That was weird. We had it in our inventory, but it didn't craft all of it. Okay, and then we've got some more cement getting ready, or we've got the stone at least crafting up here. And then we've got a bunch more bullet tips too for later. Hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Appreciate having you guys here. And then in here we have 4 more boxes of shotgun shells. So that's 100 each, so we have, what, 700, a little over 800, close to 1,000 actually, right around 1,000 total, so plenty of shotgun ammo. We have a decent amount of 7.62 as well. I unfortunately don't have snipers maxed out, so I can't make the boxes of those just yet. I would love to make some more slugs as well, but I think for right now I'm okay having the shells. I said it before, but I'm not doing so hot on the scrap polymers. I need to get more of that before we make a bunch more of the, what is it called? We're actually going to take, well, I'm not taking my bike out just yet. We'll just keep it in the inventory. But yeah, I need to make more, or I need to get more scrap polymers so that way we can actually get some more of those slugs. Yeah, we'll take a little bit of both out. Got some concrete mix. Do I have any actual blocks? Just the building cubes. No actual concrete ones just yet, it looks like. Okay, no worries. That is totally fine. I've got my bike and mini bike in here. I don't need them just yet. We got our nail gun with us, so we can go ahead and upgrade as needed. I think, is that everything we need? Pretty much everything, I think. We'll probably start with making... Should I just start making cobblestone? We'll start making cobblestone rocks, I guess. Or blocks, I should say. And then we can upgrade them. I don't know, maybe we should have just made the concrete ones. These craft a little faster, that's all. That's the whole reason why I did that. Okay. We've got that open here. We're just gonna leave the bike there. I don't always put it back. But I don't want zombies to get in here, so. Okay, so I'm gonna have to remember kind of how I did it in the video, in the tutorial. We might just end up making just one. It was like kind of barely out here though, and then I don't remember if it was facing inwards or if it was just here. I think it was just here though. I just went on an oil shale run and wasn't paying attention to how much gas it was going to make, and it made 75k. Nice. Yeah, the gas, I actually didn't know. I think, who was it that pointed it out to me? Someone, I don't remember who pointed it out to me. Someone pointed out to me that it's actually, I think it might have been Shade, but it's actually 1 for every 2 gas, if that makes sense. So 1 oil shell for every 2. I thought it was 1 for 1, but I guess it's 1 for 2. So I was like, oh, okay, so 2 times whatever you have there. So that's actually really, really nice. But yeah, I think what I did here, I think I actually built the foundation for it. But yeah, that's awesome, Pat. That you had a bunch for days, I'm sure. So, especially if you have the fuel reserve mod, where it actually doesn't drain that much, then it's actually super nice. But yeah, we're eventually gonna get it up to there, so I'm gonna build out from here. There we go. Kind of connect that there, and then we'll go out. How much did I go out? Like 2 or 3, I think. Hello, hello, welcome in. We're just working on some additions to the base currently. This is going to be our direwolf / dog section, so that they have a way of being able to get to us. There we go, 1, 2, 3. And if I can get to this one here. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to get up there. That's fine. I always end up like crouching like Minecraft. Even though that actually doesn't work, but I always feel like it makes me move a little bit slower, so it does feel like it does help. Hello, hello, welcome into the stream. Appreciate having you guys here. All right, let's start adding some of these. Once we start getting a little bit yellow, then is it here? We're actually good. We can build straight down. Okay, perfect. And let's go ahead and at least upgrade a few of these. And then I think it was then from like here. We'll go out from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're now past this, which is what I want to be, and then I want to come out this way. So let's go down here. Perfect. Just upgrade all of that. Hello, hello. Welcome into the stream. Let's see. And then, should we just build it? No, I think what I did was I built it out from here. 1, 2, 3. And then we can start building the stairs. 1, 2, 3, I guess. I think that should be fine. I'm going to have to break this, huh? Nice thing about having a tier 6 steel pickaxe is we get that done really quickly. Also, having Miner 69er maxed out helps as well. Okay, so there's that, and then now we can turn this into the regular staircase like normal. Okay, yeah, that comes about just far enough, and then the first staircase is gonna be right here anyway. So if we go to stairs build, there we go, and that's actually just where I wanted to have it too, right at the end here. So the whole point of the dog section is the reason, or what you want it to do is you don't want the regular zombies to take this. So you want it to be a little bit further away from you, because the zombies will always take the fastest path to you. So because this is a little bit out of the way, they're going to want to go this way first because it's quicker. I'm probably going to add some ladders here on the side as well too, so there's also a more direct path. But this should be long enough. Maybe I should have made it one or two more out just in case. But then you also don't want it far enough to where the dogs are not going to take it because they're too far from you, which is like something like 30 blocks away, or I don't remember that off the top of my head. Now we have a decent amount of concrete blocks, or what is it called? Concrete mix. Let's just make a couple of this to at least finish the, I think we'll need like 15 because we're going to turn all of this. Ooh, I hope I have enough. I did not think about that, because this all has to be stairs as well. Dang it. I should have been building the stairs down as I went, so I knew how far out I had to go. I might have to go out a little bit further. If we do, it's fine. I think what I'll do is I'll just extend this out and make this like 2 or 3 out if we need to. Hello, welcome in. Appreciate having you guys here. Yeah, but what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and grab this. And then we need to get up here. We're going to have to go around. Actually, no, I need blocks first. Yeah, because see here, I don't think this is enough blocks. Jeez, we don't have enough. We're going to have to wait for that. I might have to do some of it with building blocks. But yeah, that's going to go down. It might be just enough, actually. Yeah, it's going to be close. But anyways, let's see how our rest of our stuff is crafting up. What's up, Mo? I missed. Okay, I don't know how that one missed. He is invincible. I swear that one hit his head. They must have just missed. I don't know. I swear those hit him. But they're not in him. I don't know. Sometimes the game's a little weird sometimes. Alrighty, let's go ahead and check this out and see how we are doing. This is what I want. Decent amount of concrete mix. We've got like almost 300 more still going. I want to continue on the cement. Got a bunch of gunpowder going there, thank goodness, and then a bunch more iron here that we're gonna turn mainly into steel, but I think I need a little bit more iron just to play around with. We'll do like another 50 just for any upgrades or anything we might need it for. It's another 200 steel. Let's go. How am I looking on? I'm okay on steel crossbow bolts. We can craft more later. Okay, should have enough now to play around with this here. Okay, yep, that's that there and then there. Okay, perfect. Okay, it might not be as bad as I thought. That will go to 3 high and then 2 high and then 1 high. I think it's actually perfect. I might even double this anyways just to make it a little bit bigger. I think that's what I did in the what is it called, in the tutorial. Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do. Let's just make, well, if I do building blocks, I'm gonna have to make some more cobblestone rocks, and I don't have any more. So let's just turn the rest of that into blocks for right now. I'll get a little bit more later on to turn all of this into concrete, and then we'll upgrade everything, obviously, or at least most of it. So we should be good for Horde Night. Hello, hello, welcome in. I would love to build a copy of it on this side, just so we have both, so it doesn't matter which side they spawn on. for now, I'm content with just this one. And then we'll go do the job. Because we have a job right now at Judy Witch. We'll go do the job, and then probably tonight continue to work on this. I might go out and grab some more resources as well, because we're probably going to need a little bit more concrete. So I'm going to need more stone, and yeah, probably a lot more stone. And just actually focus on stone, because I was just getting the stone that I was getting from the what's it called, the ores. But we'll actually focus on stone this time. Oh yeah, look at that, perfect. So that's exactly how I wanted it. And then this will all be staircases. So that'll be stairs there. So yeah, we need to go out one more actually. We'll actually have to. So, but not too bad. We almost did that perfectly. I didn't remember the exact like how far out we needed to go, because I counted it out when I did the tutorial, obviously. So I had the math right and everything. But this is kind of just off the top of my head. So I didn't do that bad. Oh man. Okay, cool. So while this is all crafting up, let's get back in the base real quick and collect a little bit more. I might be able to do some upgrades real quick. Like I said, I think these are all fine. They should fall down there, and they shouldn't get stuck up here. I didn't have any issues with that. It should be far enough out where they'll just drop straight down. And honestly, they didn't do that much damage to all these supports. We have a bunch of them. I thought I was going to need to add more supports like right here on either side there and then down. But they didn't break a single one of these. Now, that doesn't mean that they won't do it this night. More of them could go into the, what is it called, the Destroy All mode, but we'll see. We'll see for Horde night. I'm excited. I'm ready for the day 49. I'm really excited for it. Hope you guys are too. What is that? We'll wait till the 100 here so we can get, what is that, 10 blocks? So expensive, man. There we go. Bun Bao, hi, welcome in. How long have you been playing 7 Days to Die? I started playing 7 Days to Die in October of 2023. So almost 2 years now, and I started out on the Legacy version on PS4. That's where I was honestly getting back into The Walking Dead again, and I wanted a zombie survival game. And so I started looking around. I saw 7 Days to Die. I thought it looked pretty cool. Had no idea about the whole, like, what is it called? Telltale games and stuff like that. Them going under and the whole shenanigans that went on with that. And I just thought the game was really cool. And I played it. Found out later on, hey, they're going to be making an updated version for the consoles that the PCs had access to. So that's where I kind of started. So, I mean, I've just been playing 1.0 since, or this version of it, obviously, since it came out last July. So, been almost a year for 1.0. So, that's kind of how long I've been playing it. But 7 Days to Die itself, including Legacy, almost 2 years now. So, I'm not a crazy seasoned veteran, but I think I like to know that how do I want to say that? I like to think that I know what I'm doing. There we go. That's the way I wanted to phrase that. Alright, we're going to have to take out this one here. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate having you guys here. Appreciate the support. Alrighty. So, we're doing pretty good here. This will be, again, for those of you that are just joining in, all I'm doing right now is I'm adding to the Horde base. This side section is going to be for dogs and direwolves, as the rest of it is simply just for zombies. So we'll at least have a spot for them to get up. I mainly want the actual walkway, all concrete. And that should be good, because everything here is upgraded. There we go. That should make it completely solidified, because then we're going to make... This is going to have blocks here, or what's it called? It's going to have the stair blocks. We need a few more blocks out here, but for the most part, we're almost done. There we go. Okay, we're looking pretty, guys. We're looking pretty. And then, yeah, as soon as we're done with at least this kind of crude portion, we'll go out and take the job that we have for Bob, and that is a tier 4, I think it's a fetch and clear at Judy Witch. So we'll get these, and then I'll make sure that we have this spot all the way up, and then the direwolves and dogs will actually have a way of getting up here and right here, and then we'll actually be able to kill them throughout the night, because they're one of the main ones that end up attacking like your supports if you don't have a way for them to get up. So we had like 4 direwolves on the day 42 horde that I did. Luckily they didn't break anything, but they did a decent amount of damage to some of the supports. So because that's all they can do, because they don't have a way to get up to you, so they just start beating on your supports. Hello, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate it. If you're enjoying the video at any point, make sure you hit that like button. It really does help me out. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I have lots of 7 Days to Die content out there. I am currently working on a series called Randomizer. Basically, the whole point of that series is I let wheel spins kind of dictate what I want to do, or what I can do. So the wheel spins dictate all of... let's go ahead and do simple rotation there. The wheel spins dictate all of the jobs that I take. They dictate which weapons we use after every Horde night. And they also dictate the armor that we end up wearing after every Horde night too. And Horde nights are a little bit randomized. They are every 4 days with a range of 3. So it's a pretty fun series because I don't know when Horde night's going to be. It could be up to day 4 or up to day 7. So it's kind of a 3 to 4 day randomizer there, which is actually pretty nice, pretty fun. I thought about maybe doing... Oh, hi there. We got Samara here. Don't think she got a scream in. Sometimes they get like a phantom. Yeah, see? Sometimes they get a phantom scream in, and then they still spawn people. It's the dumbest thing ever. I don't know why. It's like, hey, I stopped her before she finished her scream. Why did she still spawn, guys? Try to conserve some ammo here. I did finally get all the books for the club, so now every kill with power attacks completely fills my stamina bar, so usually don't run out of stamina that much. I think that was everybody here. I think it was just the one screamer. Yeah, it's not as OP as the spear. I really love the spear because the spear doesn't matter if it's a power attack or a normal attack, you still get that buff. But I mainly use power attack anyway, so honestly it doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, cool. Now this first initial one is complete. I'm probably going to do the whole... what was I saying? I'm probably going to do the whole thing here with the filled corner. I hear someone beating on one of my things. Probably spawned in from the screamer. Oh no, it's a wandering horde, it looks like. You got a screamer and a wandering horde, really? Take any of the bags you guys are gonna give me though. Big Mama, you are just a tank, aren't you? Is there someone around the corner? Were you part of the... I think you were part of the screamer horde, weren't you? Home run. I love that. I love the knockback on the back. It's so funny. Bar Brawler, which one's this one? 5% damage each kill. That is for Knuckles. We're not going Knuckles this series, but actually in Randomizer currently we are rocking the Knuckles, and I'm actually liking them a lot more. I didn't think that I would like them very much, but they're actually a lot of fun. But yeah, the reason why you put this kind of side one is they can kind of wrap up there. It just helps with the flow of the zombies. Honestly, should I even go one more over just so they have more room? Because direwolves are pretty big. I think I left it like this in the tutorial though. The dogs were able to get up, but I didn't have any direwolves in like the trial horde night that I had, so I have no way of being able to like confirm. But I guess actually I don't need to go all the way down. I can just do this. Because this is going to be supported enough. So we can just do that. There we go. And that should be enough room, I think, for the direwolves to get all the way around and then up. In a perfect world, you'd probably make this too wide, but the direwolves should have no problem getting up that. I've done one block space, and they've been able to get up that, so they should be fine on that. But yeah, well, eventually we'll come down here. We'll upgrade the rest of that. Like I said, I would love to do one more here. Whether or not I do the other side before Horde Night or not, we'll see. Kind of lazy, so we'll see. We should have a decent amount of resources, though. But for now, let's go ahead and pop you in here. We'll pull our Magnum down here. We've got that. Okay, good amount there. Let's continue to pump out more cement. Take out what we do have and turn that into concrete mix. Perfect. How are we looking here? Nice, decent amount of forged iron and forged steel. Yeah, we got 400 forged steel, so we'll have a good amount to play with to actually add to the base. I'll probably do it to some of the supports down there, and then I mean, we have our actual fighting position here. I don't remember them damaging anything else. This pole is also steel, and then this immediate part right here is all steel. I'll have to add doors here just in case some zombies come here, because they might be able to jump to that. So maybe that's what we'll do real quick before we head out. Oop, I'm going to take... Yep, there is a broken leg. Lovely. Oh, man, of course. Gotta break a leg at some point, right? Okay, I don't want to deal with this. So the best way to get around a broken leg, for one, go ahead and put a plaster cast on it. So let's go ahead and wrap you up. And then you just take steroids. Because why not, right? I don't know, do steroids stack? I don't remember if they stack or not. But for at least 12 minutes, actually we only need 2. So we're going to put 1 more there. But yeah, so now I can actually run around on it, I can jump and everything, and I'm good. You don't have brace impact mod? No, I don't think I added them onto here. Actually I do. Impact bracing mod. So I think I was just too high up. I don't know if I have the other one. There's like one if you have like dukes that you can fall from farther as well. I don't know if it's like urban combat. It might be urban combat. No. It's one of these. Lucky Looter, Great Heist. Yeah, here we go. Great Heist, fall great distances. So yeah, if I was carrying 5k dukes and I had this, you can fall up to 15 meters without taking damage. And I think that does stack with the other perks that you have, so. But yeah, at least we have 12 minutes of being able to move around, and then when that runs out, we'll just take the other one. So let's go ahead and get this job going. And see, I don't take any more, so I didn't hurt myself anymore by doing that. So that's the nice thing about the steroids. We'll refuel you up. I did not mean to pick you up. That's because it's already refueled. Nice. Alright, let's pop you down. Alrighty, let's get on over to Judy Witch. Like I was talking about earlier, I do love Judy Witch. Judy Witch is such a fun clear. It can be pretty difficult too, honestly, especially near the end. Like I was saying, you usually do get like a white or two, and then like a feral white or two, and then I think it's like a couple mutated zombies and spiders, something like that. Really, really fun clear at the end though. It looks like even with the steroids that my health is still going to be down, unfortunately, but that's alright. We'll deal with it. I did not bring any of the extra shotgun or what do they call it? Shotgun and if you guys ever wanted to and you just wanted to skip everything, this is where you come out of at the end of the POI. So you could literally just break into here. It's honestly not terrible. It's like, yeah, 15k. Not terrible. I could literally just break in right now and then just take the end loot, but it's a job, so I want to complete everything. Cool, cool. Yeah, let's just make sure. Yeah, I've got health packets on me. Yeah, we should be good. We've got 146 rounds there, and then like 500 there. We'll be okay. Hello, anybody home? Oh, look at that. We already got a feral white here. I knew you guys were right behind me. Look at him twitch out. Alright, these chem sets can actually give you some really good loot sometimes. We got some oil shale there. If I wasn't already in the desert, you know, that'd be some really good stuff. Some ammo here. Magnum. Coming from outside. Hello, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining me. Don't want you sneaking up on me later on in the POI. Lead, I'll take it. I think I need more leather right now than mechanical parts, so we'll just be scrapping those chairs. Nice, some painkillers. 16 cornmeal is crazy. I don't even have like 200% loot on or anything like that. It's all just normal loot. No coffees, it's alright. We've maxed this out, so we can just scrap those for the paper now. We'll eat it for now. Oh, nice. We have 4 skill points. Jeez, I was not even paying attention to that. Also, let's pop you back on. What? I think I was going into Fortitude, actually. We're just going to spend all 4 to get it up to 7. That way I can put points into Machine Gunner now. Because that's where I want to go into next. And then we can also upgrade Healing Factor even more. So that'll be good for us. These give me brass radiators, so this will be good for brass here. I have a ton of cloth. I think I'm okay. Hi, buddy. Let's get the double damage here. Oh, got the click. It's alright. Yeah, look at that. M60 is so great. Oh, hi. Let's go ahead and scrap that. Bookcases. Okay, nice. Some rifle worlds. I'm trying to get to the sniper rifle, so that is good to get, and that was a double, so perfect. Any armor parts would be amazing, thank you. Or legendary parts, I could always use more of those as well. I think I have like 6, so I'm okay, but it's always good to have more. Those guys spawn. Like materialize. Jeez. You're not having a good time, are you? Hello, hello, welcome in. Those of you just joining us, we are currently clearing out Judy Witch right now. Tier 4 fetch and clear, I believe. Yes, it is a fetch and clear. The looks like the supplies are downstairs, so I almost always forget to grab the what is it called? The satchel at the end. So don't let me forget, guys. I've messed up a lot of quests like that because I think it's a clear. Once I clear all the zombies, because I see the zombies on the screen and everything like that, and then I'm like, hey, I'm done, and then I end up failing the quest, and I'm like, oh yeah, there was also stuff I needed to actually get in a satchel. Come on, friends. Dang, she went flying. Love this Batman. Okay, rifle parts and the iron I will take. This major jump of faith here. Grab the medical supplies. Oh, look at that. That was nice. Scrap you. We got a blood bag. 2 jars of honey. I only did that once. What did you do once? Oh, are you talking about like failing a quest because you like walked away from that? I've done that on camera, I think twice, like on like videos, and then off cam I've done that probably like 3 times, like in personal worlds. Sometimes I'm just so bad with that. Gotcha. Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, it happens. You're just so focused on getting the quest done and everything like that that you just completely space it. All right, metal desk. I don't need any of that. I'm okay. That's the main stash right there. So that's where we'll get attacked as soon as we get to that door. I actually don't even see them. Where do they come from? They come from in that room somewhere though. There's a bunch of zombies in here. You can see a couple. Keep not reloading this. Oh, there we go. And that's why, because all the guys end up spawning. Hello? Can you get out of my face, dude? Okay, I don't want you guys exploding the truck, though. Look at the way he died. He's just leaning up against it. Poor guy was tired, man. Sorry, man. I know it's tough being a zombie out here in the zombie apocalypse when you got players like me just killing all you guys. Must be a hard life. Okay, that is... I think... Oh no, we go up, I guess. Hello, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Appreciate having you guys here. Don't need any of that. I have a wire tool. I'm good. Other way around. It looks like the satchel is up here. Okay, we got a couple of guys here. Sick. Get this reload here. Potato seed, I guess I'll take. I'm fine on it, but potato seeds are the best seeds in my opinion, so. That is the nail gun quality 2 unlocked. There it is. And that's the impact driver I finally unlocked. Nice. I think I must have bought this one from... Yeah, I think I bought it while I was doing the series. Okay, so yeah, here's that end part that I was talking about. I mean, we're probably fine to just run in there, but, you know, let's be a little bit more safe. Let's put a hatch up. It's not going to keep them out for long, though, because these are going to be high-level zombies, so... There we go. Can I attract them like that? No. Yeah, see, look at that. There's a ton of these guys. Yeah, we're just gonna break out the M60 and just melt through them. Like I was talking about before, the M60 does work, to say the least. Yeah, man, ton of those zombies, jeez. Okay, that's where we were at earlier. Alright, let's get into these boxes, see what we get. Okay. Very underwhelming loot, but that's okay. Scrap all of these because I have all of this. We'll get the paper from it. And let's open up the hardened chest, see what we get for our hard work. Hopefully something good, you would think. And we are one day from Horde night, guys. Should be a lot of fun. Sledgehammer, nice tier 5 steel. We got a rifle, which I wanted. That's lever action quality 4, that much closer to snipers. A little bit of ammo, some gold that we can sell. Not too bad. Let's eat you. Let's just scrap these for now, and then I probably just don't need that potato seed. It's fine. Okay, we'll grab you, and then like I said earlier, yeah, see, so this is where we end up coming out. So if you ever wanted to just cheese this, break through this, or through the wall or ground, however you want to do it, get down here, and you're right to the main stash. Just, you got to deal with all those zombies, though, that are going to spawn, so you'll get the hardest zombies, but at least it'll be over with. Let's go ahead and use this. Hopefully that'll stack. Okay, yeah, they're 13 minutes. Okay, so that'll be the rest of my broken leg, thank goodness. Trader Bob just closed, so we're gonna have to head back out. I'm gonna go back to base real quick. Where are we at? We're back that way, actually. Let's head back to base. Let's grab the what is it called, the mining gear, and let's head back out. Let's do a little bit more mining. I'm mainly gonna focus on stone this time, though. I do eventually want to do Navezgane High School as well. That's a fun clear. I think it's a tier 4. We're almost to tier 5s on this series as well. That's actually the farthest I got, because my Retribution world got deleted. Well, not deleted, but my character got reset to level 1, and I lost everything as far as all my skill points and everything, so that was depressing. So I deleted the world because there was no point to continue it. I'm not on PC, so I can't just give myself my experience back, unfortunately. But yeah, so the farthest I've ever got is tier 5 quests, and we're almost back to that here on Biome Lock. I'm not gonna fit through there. But yeah, tier 5 quests are actually really fun. I think my favorite one so far has been Grover High. That was actually the finale episode of Retribution, was clearing Grover High. So that was a lot of fun. Alrighty. Ah, here's a bank. Nice. It is just a remnant though. Probably only has a couple of the ATMs. I'm not really hurting on money because of my, what is it called? My super corn. I have so much super corn now. And if you guys think that this is a lot, you guys should have seen my farm on Retribution. It was huge. Probably like 300 plots. I was just literally rolling in money. Alright, let's just do a quick dump on everything. I usually just kind of go through all my chests and just sort everything, and then whatever is left over, I put it where it should be. Okay, so like this is health items, your resources, you are for the trader, and your health as well. Okay, cool. So for now, I'll pop you back on. I'm thirsty. Thankfully, I saw that now. Take that. You, and then let's grab some coffee for the mining that we're going to be doing. Weapons, armor, and I prefer mining with the stone pick. For any of you who were wondering why I was using the stone pick over like an auger or anything like that, I do have an auger, but I prefer the stone pick. I don't know why. I just do. I have a couple tier 3 augers, a couple chainsaws as well. But yeah, I just prefer the steel pick over that. Again, I don't know why. For one, it makes less noise, so less screamers, and then for two, just yeah, I don't know. I just think it does better, in my opinion. I know it doesn't. I know the auger is slightly better. Oh, come on. But it's like so marginal. Like it's like, I want to say it's like 10% more, something like that. It's not enough to where I like actually want to go ahead and use it frequently. We're just gonna go back to that same area, so let's head back on over there. That way we'll be close to the trader as well. As soon as it's daytime again, we can just turn in the job. Actually, tomorrow, Bob resets as well, so we'll probably check out his inventory, and if he has anything, I mean, we don't have too much dukes right now, but we do have, I think, 2.5 stacks of supercorn that we could sell. So with all of our bartering items, that should net us, instead of the 10k, that should net us like, oh, hey, I forgot about this. But yeah, that should net us like probably 15 to 16k actually. I totally forgot about you. Okay, pretty basic. I like the charges there. I think, did I have this marked? I did not have it marked. Okay, interesting. Let's open up you. There's a snake somewhere. Thought I heard a snake. Oh well. Couple tech planets, Candyland. It's robotic sledges 5. And then spears there, 14 out of 65. That's so sad because spears is my favorite melee weapon. Good try, big boy. Good try. Okay, no, I'm just gonna stick to the stone and sand and clay, I think. I was gonna go out to the forest to get some more, what is it called? Some more coal, but I think I'm okay on coal right now. Or on what is it called? Words are hard. Hello, welcome in, guys. As you can see, I'm struggling. What was I thinking of? For gunpowder. That's what I was thinking of. Alright, let's get down a little bit. We'll probably get a little bit more clay soil, and then we'll get some stone as well. I mainly need to focus on stone. Oh, the English. Exactly, Bun Bun Ba. Exactly. Sometimes it is a struggle. Especially after long work days. Long work days and trying to speak afterwards. It's not a good combination at all. Yeah, I'm not going to get a crazy amount of clay soil because I think I still had like a stack over in the resources chest. So this is going to be stone down here. Yeah, honestly, like 2K is probably enough. It'll probably be fine. I really only needed it if I was going to be making some more cobblestone rocks. Which, I mean, I might make some more just in case some of the cobblestone rocks did get damaged from before. Because I might need to actually repair some of it. So let's actually just go ahead and make some now. We'll just make 500. And then that way we have a little bit of cobblestone rocks to repair some of the cobblestone. Like the blocks that we have back at base. I keep knocking this down on myself. I'm terrible at remembering to like put supports and different things like that. I'm so bad at it. All this is crushed sand though. Just pick all this up. There we go. And then now all this is actual stone. This is actually what I need. We're probably fine on sand as well. We've got another 1,000. I might get a little bit more sand actually near the end, but we're mainly just going to focus on the stone. Because you need a lot more, because you need to turn the stone, use the stone in the forge to turn it into cement. And then you need extra stone when you're turning it into concrete mix. So you need like double. That's more nitrate on that side. I just want to get the stone for now. I think we should be able to get close to probably 20k before the end of the night. So we're getting a decent amount with each swing. Like over 100 each swing, like 140 it looks like per swing. So yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. And then when you pair, because a lot of people like the auger because it doesn't take any stamina, which is true. But when you pair it with like having maxed out Miner 69er, maxed out Mother Load, you know, the mining armor, and then also having coffee on top of that, you really never run out of stamina anyways, normally, so. Let's pick up some of this before it falls on my head. Get a little bit more sand anyways. It is officially day 49, by the way, as well, so officially Horde night later tonight. That is the main point of the series. For those of you who are not very familiar with my channel, we recently hit 800 subscribers not too long ago. So this is kind of the 800 subscribers. I can't even speak again. Again, English is hard. This is the 800 subscribers special as well. So we came back to our old Biome Locked world. If you haven't watched that series, go ahead and watch that. That will be on my channel. Biome Lock series, it was the Burnt Forest edition. So we've moved out since we completed that series. We're now in the desert. This is just my normal personal playthrough now. I kind of switched to this world and started working on it. We'll probably do some streams on this world here and there as we get a little bit further. I think maybe the next one, maybe we'll do a day 70 Horde night or something. We get a little bit further. We're already at Demolishers though at this point. I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but I think it was like in 1.3 that it seemed like Horde nights got a lot more difficult. Like it used to be to where there was a chart where you knew which game stage you needed to be to unlock different zombies during Horde night. That's all gone now. I've gotten like, because direwolves were supposed to be 40. I think cops were like 63 or something like that, and ferals were like 56 or something like that. I've gotten ferals as early as like 35 game stage on Horde nights. So they definitely have like changed that, or I don't know, mess with the code. Jeez. All of that collapsed. Hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Appreciate having you guys here. That coyote's probably gonna jump on in here, not in here soon. Oh yeah, we're already at almost 20k, like I was saying earlier. Sorry, I got sidetracked, but yeah, thanks for coming in, guys, for the 800 subscriber special. That's a painful way to die, my friend. Pickaxe to the right to the dome. But yeah, appreciate having you guys here. If you guys are enjoying it, make sure you hit the like button as well as to subscribe to help further support the channel. I do appreciate it. Sounds like we got a decent amount of zombies outside. I don't know if it's a wandering horde or if it's just a bunch of nighttime zombies wandering around. We have passed 20k, so we honestly probably will be good on that. But we'll get extra. You can never be too sure. You say you have enough, and then next thing you know, you need more resources. Especially that I'm making everything into cement and concrete mix. Let's just go for 30k. We're close enough, right? Why stop now? And then I'll probably get a little bit more sand after that. We'll get up to like 2 or 3k sand. And then that'll probably be good to finish off the base. I probably will have enough to go ahead and just make the direwolf area, or the second side to that. I know I said I didn't know if I will or not, but probably will, just to make sure that Horde Night is more seamless. There we go. That's 30k. Let's jump on out of here. And just focus on sand now, and we'll be getting clay passively with it, but I really just want the sand. Oh, out of stamina. I have coffee on me, right? That's coffee, isn't it? Why am I out of stamina? Jeez. Normally I don't run out. I think I don't have an ergo mod on this one. I think that's probably why. Alright, we're almost to 3,000. I'll probably just dig the rest of the night until 4 o'clock, and then we'll head over to Bob. We'll go ahead and turn in the job, see if he has anything decent in his shop, since he does reset today. Hopefully he'll have something that'll be half worthwhile. I'll probably pop a couple. I have a few learning elixirs. I think I have 3, so that's like 18 minutes. That should last, I think, Horde Night. I think Horde Night is what, on a normal... We're running 60-minute days right now. I think it's like between 15 and 20 minutes. Because I know the days are not exactly 60 minutes. It's actually a little bit longer, if I remember correctly. Because, you know, the fun pimps can't do math. All jokes, all jokes. Hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Appreciate having you guys here. Alright, almost there. Almost morning as well. What's up, Mo? Yeah, we'll get over 4K, which will be nice. Because then I think we have a little bit over a stack as well sitting in our cement mixer. So that'll be like over 10K sand, which will translate to 10K concrete mix eventually as well, if we have enough stone to even get there. I know we have 30K, but like I said, a lot of that's going to be thrown into the forge. Should we try to get just some resources now? I think we have enough sand. I don't know if I need any more oil shale, but we'll get a little bit. Just to make sure I have gas. I still have 2 stacks of gas as well. Yeah, that should be fine. It's a skill point. Let's throw that into machine gunner. That'll be really good. So now each shot with automatic weapons gives me back 4 stamina. And then also more damage, more faster fire rate, and faster reload speed. And you get more 7.62 with machine gunner perk too. That's also a good reason to, to spec into that, because the sniper one actually doesn't give you that, like Deadeye. For whatever reason, that one, Deadeye actually doesn't give that to you. So if you go over to Deadeye and Perception, hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. See, none of these say that they give you more 7.62. It's only machine gunner. So, just a little tip for you if you didn't know that already. So if you are a sniper and you like getting snipers, or like 7.62 ammo in loot, make sure you also go into machine gunner, because that'll help you find more loot. Or 7.62 in your loot, so. Get a little bit more here. That's another 2K iron. Not too bad. And then we'll hop onto here. It was a good night's haul. And get over to Mr. Bob right as he opens.
Saddle up, partners. The store is open for business. And we're
Saddle up, partners.
a good old time.
Bob and Joel are probably my favorite traders, by the way, as well. I think they're both... Well, I mean, Joel can be a little bit like a downer sometimes, but Bob is just so upbeat all the time. I love it, man.
We buy and sell
Better than
vehicles,
Wrecked, right?
Mechanical part, well, hot dog. Let's shoot out
All
the
right.
lights.
If that was more shotgun slugs, I probably would take that, but I'm just going to take the crafting skill magazine bundle there. And that is complete there. Very nice. Let's pop you on bow hunters. Very nice. Tactical warfare, I will take it. And scrapping for fun. All good ones that we needed. Any upgrades? That is iron crossbow quality 6. That's the tacky rifle, quality 4. Impact driver, quality 2. Nice. We're getting closer to actually getting to where we have as far as the machine guns.
Look what we got here.
Let me see what you got here. Hello, welcome in. Welcome into the stream, guys. We're currently on day 49 now, getting ready for the Horde at the end of the night. We just currently started day 49. We're at the morning of day 49, I should say. So you guys missed a couple of days. We've just been doing jobs, been collecting resources, as you can see in my inventory, and just preparing our base for the Horde night. We have a bunch of solar cells here. I probably should grab one of the higher tier ones. 64K is not that much compared to when we have all of our bartering. We can bring that down quite a bit. I guess I could have just bought cobblestone rocks. That's fine. This Got a decent amount of parts for crafting. Nothing here that I really want. He's got a 4x4, a full 4x4 for 90k. It's crazy. I'm not a fan of the 4x4 though. You just run into everything. Motorcycle is definitely the best one. He's got some SMGs, nice. If you had a sniper rifle, I would probably buy that. I already have a lever action. SMGs are nice as well though. I will take your vehicle adventures though. Everything else I am okay on. Yeah, not too much that's interesting to me. Vehicle adventures. We're getting closer to the gyrocopter. I love the gyro, man. I love traveling around with it. A lot of people have a little bit of difficulties flying it. Once you get the hang of it, though, it's not too bad. What I did to kind of like learn the mechanics is just go into creative and spawn one in and everything, and then go ahead and just practice flying it around. That way there's no repercussion if you crash it or anything, or if you die. Alrighty, we're gonna head back to base now. We're gonna get all this loot crafting and going for us, get some more cement and concrete mix, and then start working on our base a little bit more as well, getting that prepped and ready. And that will probably lead us all the way to Horde Night. I don't know if I'll take a job again today, because I just want to make sure that we're all good for Horde Night. I mean, we should be. I'm not too worried or anything like that. Just want to make sure that it's actually completed. Oh, this is where I took last time. I keep taking the wrong route. So confusing, man, being in like a city like this. For those of you that don't know, I'm from Las Vegas, so this is like downtown, the strip, like the south part of the strip, the ugly part of it. It's all crowded and everything is just so close and clumped together. So ghetto as well. The gyrocopter is much easier to fly with the controller. I definitely will agree. I mean, I don't play on keyboard and mouse. I do have a keyboard and mouse because you can actually fly with it in creative mode on console. For those of you that didn't know, if you plug that into your PS5 or Xbox. But yeah, I'll take your word on that. I will believe you that that is easier on controller because that's what I use, and it's fairly easy. So let's get on up. I don't think I have anything in my motorcycle or anything like that. Hello, hello, welcome in. I think I had some things in here, didn't I? Oh yeah, just my farming outfits. I haven't collected this. I don't think I collected this all day yesterday. Grab these waters. Always good to have a good supply. I end up turning most of it into glue anyways to use for duct tape, because you always need duct tape in this game. Farming outfits. You guys can go in here. I play on PC with the controller. Oh, nice, Pat. You're actually probably one of the first people that I've heard say that. Most people that like PC are like, oh, keyboard and mouse is so much better, blah, blah, blah. I'm not a PC hater, but there are some out there that think that they're so much better than consolers. So I appreciate the PC players that are nice to console players, because we struggle out here, guys. I know we don't have a high-end PC, but we do what we can. All right, let's see how we're looking. This is still on, which is good. Yeah, hey, some of them can be really rough, man. Especially down on Reddit. Like if you get into the Reddit things. I'm a PlayStation man. Nice, nice. So am I. I have always been PlayStation all growing up. Love my PlayStation, man. All right, we'll keep this going. But yeah, man, so, sometimes the community can be toxic. For the most part, 7 Days to Die is a really good community. Oh, look at that. Over 1,000. Beautiful. 7 Days to Die community, though, overall is a very, very good community compared to some of the other communities I'm in. If you guys haven't seen much of my channel, I also play the Souls games as well. I have a Dark Souls 2 series up, and then I'm currently working on an Elden Ring series as well. I'm a few episodes into that. I actually need to pick that back up. It's been a few weeks just because I was finishing up end of semester exams and things like that, so I need to pick that series back up. But yeah, so that community, like the FromSoft/Souls community, is the most toxic community I've ever been in. They will all wreck you. But yeah, sometimes, sometimes PC players, they can be a little bit on their high horse, but, we love them just the same here. Alrighty, let's throw all this in. Got a bit of leather here. Now, for me, gaming is gaming. Video games are for enjoyment and fun. Then again, I play on consoles and PC. See, I like that. See, but you can at least admit it, right? So even though you play on PC, like, gaming is gaming, right? Everybody deserves the chance to be able to play games. That's the way I feel as well. So I'm not going to get too much into it, but there was a content creator out there, 7 Days to Die content creator that plays on PC. I'm not going to mention his name. He bashed on consoles when it first came out, when the 7 Days to Die first came out for consoles. He played it for like I think he did like 2 episodes on it, and then he was like, I'm done. I'm not gonna do it anymore. 7 Days to Die is not for console. Like, it's so much better on PC, blah blah. It's not meant to be on consoles. And the whole reason for it was because he wasn't that good on the controller. He couldn't figure out how to use some of the quick keys. So like if you're if you're in your inventory, you know how you have to hold triangle, and then now I have these little guys right here. He couldn't figure some of that stuff out, so he was frustrated and then just decided to call it a bad game on consoles and was like, this is not a console game. You know, that's a kick in the face to some of the console players that had waited so long for 7 Days to Die to come out, this newer version on consoles, and then now they finally have it, and then for this big named creator to just trash on console players after that, that left a bad taste in my mouth. And I haven't really watched him that much since, and he was someone that I really looked up to, and it was kind of hard to hear that, honestly. So I'm glad that, you know, me and some of the other creators can be out there for console players and to kind of, you know, help other console players out there. I still have people reaching out to me that watch my PS4 Legacy series and still asking me for tips on that, and I still reach out to them. I eventually want to do another series on that, just because I want to be able to still reach out to the console community here, because honestly, like, there's so many people that play it, and like you said, Bao, like, gaming is gaming. Everybody deserves a chance to game. But, you know, my small rant over. Pat, I have a PS2, 3, and 4. Just started PC gaming 2 years ago. See, and that's where I'm at. I've been playing PlayStation. My first one that I owned myself was PS3. I have played a lot of PS2 and PS1 though as well, from like my cousins and things like that did own it. But yeah, I played PlayStation my whole life. A little bit of Xbox here and there, but I've never actually owned one. But yeah, I eventually do want to get into PC gaming because I do like the whole fact that you can have so many extra games. There are so many games that don't exist anymore for like older consoles that you can actually get on Steam, and I do like that. So I eventually do want to upgrade to a PC. I want to mainly do that through YouTube though. I don't want to spend my own money on it right now because I do have a wife, I do have a son, so I do want to, you know, we have bills to pay, things like that, you know, life. So do want to make sure that we're taken care of there. But, you know, eventually when I do start making money off of YouTube, I'm getting closer to the 1,000 subscribers that you need to start making like ad money and things like that. I do want to take a portion of that and, you know, kind of reinvest it into the channel. And one of the things is getting a PC, because then I can make, you know, better quality videos. I will say it is better quality, especially if you get a decent gaming PC. I will be able to do things that, you know, can make better thumbnails and things like that. So I will agree there are some good things on there. But I'm not going to stop playing on console. I will definitely still put out console series, because ultimately I do love the vanilla version of this game. Yeah, I will probably play some mods here and there when I do get PC, but, you know, I'm always going to have that soft spot for the console community. I think that's always going to be there no matter what. Alright, let's grab this cement here. Take you out, start turning this into concrete mix, and then we're going to split this up so that way we can get, like, this done faster. Concrete, let's do 30 in here, and then I'll start making another however much is the rest here, and then whatever else concrete mix I get, because I think that should be enough. 50 something should get me enough. Maybe not, actually. I probably need a little bit more to get the other side going. And then the rest of it will just be used to upgrade the cobblestone blocks that I have that I still need to upgrade. It's officially past 8 a.m., so now we can see the red day 49 now. Very nice. Got a little bit of forged steel in here. Let's just take this now. I've got over a stack of forged steel, which is amazing. And let's upgrade some of the supports just to make sure that we don't get any type of collapses. Would hate to have a collapse. We'll do 3 on each of these for now. See how that gets us, because that's really expensive. That one took a lot of damage there. Yeah, we're gonna eat up through all 500 here. That's so expensive. But I just mainly want the supports. That should be good there. I don't think that they would bring any of that down. For the most part, you just have to upgrade the bottom 2. That's where they kind of hit. But occasionally when they fall down, they still somehow hit some of these. I honestly have no idea how they do, but it happens. You'll see like random blocks like halfway down destroyed. I don't know how that even makes any sense, but it does happen. How much did we use? We used 360 forged steel on all that. It's insane. I'll probably use a little bit more in a little bit, but for now we'll put that back in here. Yeah, we still got 2 stacks of cans here. We probably... Yeah, this is still going. We have a crazy amount here. Actually, no, it's not going anymore because the time stopped on it. We'll get this going for another 60 minutes or so. Hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Appreciate having you guys here. We are getting ready for the day 49 Horde, so you haven't missed Horde nights. Ammo. And we'll throw the rest of this into ammo. I think what I'm going to do, let's take some of this and let's turn it into 7.62. We've got a decent amount that we can go ahead and start doing. Should we do high power? Can I make... I can't remember. High power is just more damage in general, but then we have the AP. I can't make AP yet, though. AP is better for the armored zombies, though. Yeah, I can penetrate an enemy. I mean, but we might as well make AP, right? The only difference is 2 bullet tips versus 1 bullet tip. How much better is it, though? Does it even tell you? Do I have any high power? I have some AP. I don't have any high power, unfortunately. Or should I just make regular? I don't really care enough for the... We're not spec'd into 7.62, so let's just make regular. 1,000? There we go. 1,000. Perfect. That was actually a lucky guess. I just grabbed out 3 stacks of gunpowder just to have. But that was exactly the amount I needed. Yeah, now we have bullet tips, but we're really low on casings now. Yeah, we don't have any more brass in there. We have brass in here, but we're not really focusing on smelting that. Oh, actually, I have some casings here. Nice. Yeah, we have, what, 2K brass there, and then I have a bunch of radiators in here. So I can smelt that down eventually for some more. Oh, nice. I forgot I had concrete cubes there. Let's take out the rest of that. We should have a decent amount to get us going now. Let's go ahead and bring this down. We got our nail gun, so we're good here. Okay, now we're going to have to kind of follow this to mirror it. But we started out there and we went 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Started out right here. 1, 2, and then I should be able to build out from there. Let's not break a leg like we did last time. 3, 4, and then I think we went to the ground after that, right? Yeah, straight down to the ground after that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect there. And then from there we went down, what is this? From the top we went down 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th one we went out. So from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we started there. Okay, so from this top here, 1... Hello, hello, welcome in. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one right here. There we go. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Appreciate you guys being here. Welcome in. I am Melee Damage 15. If you guys don't already know who I am, mainly a 7 Days to Die creator here on YouTube. Console player. We just had a little bit of a long chat on that, a long discussion on console players. Yeah, I make console content here. I also love Dark Souls series, so I have a Dark Souls 2 series and an Elden Ring series that I'm currently working on. Eventually, want to add some more survival games too. We're going to make an Ark series eventually as well. It's probably going to be my next non 7 Days to Die series. So I'll give you guys a little bit of insight there. All right, so from here we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then down. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, so for those of you that are just coming in, we have done a few jobs. We did an infested clear. We did a regular tier 4. So we did a tier 4 infested, and then we did a regular tier 4 job at Judy Witch. And then we just have been collecting resources and then working on our base now. So right now I'm working on these. This is going to be a path for specifically for dire wolves and for dogs, because the main portion of the path is all ladders. So this provides a way for them to be able to get up. All right, and then from here, 1, 2, 3, and then down. 1, 2, 3, and then down from here. We gotta move our bike. Well, I love Ark, so I'll be watching that too. Nice, very nice to have you, Pat. I appreciate your support. Yeah, I probably have about 750 hours or so into Survival Evolved. I recently got Ark Ascended, and then it came out on PS Plus. I was so mad when that happened, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm glad I actually own it. I got it on sale. Actually, no, it's been a while. It's been a few months since I got it either on the spring sale or the New Year sale, one of the two, but it was for like 25 bucks. So I'm like, you can't beat that. So I do have Survival, or what is it called? Survival Ascended now. So I do want to try that out because I know it's a lot different. I used to watch Syntac and a couple other guys, bigger Ark YouTubers play. So excited to try that out for myself and see all the new changes. I know there's new dinosaurs. Ragnarok is coming out soon, which I'm super excited about. Ragnarok is my favorite series on Ark, so I'm really excited to try that one out. Or I said favorite series. I meant my favorite map. That's what I meant on Ark. But yeah, so excited that that one's coming out for ASA now. Alrighty. Why is this one off? Oh no, that's right. That's right. Okay. We did have to put one. I was like, why is this off? Hello. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Appreciate having you guys here. We are just getting everything ready for Horde Night currently. I need more blocks. It was not quite enough. Let's just work on making a little bit more too. I need some more actual concrete. I don't think I need that many more, so let's just do like 8 for right now. Actually, no, I take that back. We'll need all the ones for the stairs as well, so I will need more than that. But I also need a little bit to upgrade some things, so... I mean, we have a bunch more crafting, so we should be fine. Don't know if that's a wandering horde coming in or not. Okay, there we go. It did connect to it. I was like, why am I off? It looked weird for a second. Okay, and then I made this out 2. Probably didn't need to, and then we're going to extend just the top part out to 3, but I just want to be more safe than sorry and make sure that we actually have a bigger way for the Darrels to get up. Once they get up here, this should be plenty enough room to turn around and then run up to this side here. And then they'll connect with the rest of the zombies here. So that is the plan here. We've got just this top part here to steal, and then we have a bunch of the supports that we upgraded to steal as well. So we should be good, honestly. And then if I can get enough concrete mix, we'll upgrade all this, and just everything will be base concrete at least. I don't know if I'm going to get to this or not, but this should be fine as well. We're going to have two sets of ladders right here in the middle as well. Like right here on we'll line it up. We'll make sure it's all symmetrical and nice. I hate that I upgraded this one though, so maybe we will have to get everything up to concrete. Hello, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for the support, guys. Appreciate having you here for my very first stream. This is my very first stream, by the way. Looks like all the super corn is done as well. We can actually do another harvest. Yeah, we still got a decent amount more. I probably should make a second, what is it called? Mixer, whatever the heck this is called. So we'll have to put a pause on the ammo. Let's see what we need. Is it in here? No, it's in this one, I think. Hello? Cement mixer. Here we are. Alright. See, I knew making some more forged iron would come in handy. We need springs, and then we need an engine. Alright, let's put a pause on you real quick. Craft you up. That's going to take 4 minutes, so we'll go back to everything that we're doing here. We'll hold on to, you know what, it's fine. We'll put like we'll do like half of this. That way we have a little bit to put in the other one. So that's like another 500. We'll have a little bit more, and then this will have crafted up some more too, so we'll have a bunch to put in the other one there. Hello, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Appreciate having you guys here. Hey buddy, your insides are falling out. Just thought you should know. Alright, now we're going to be working on the stairs is the next step here. Probably go grab that drop here in a second. Oh wait, no, we need to finish this too. I totally forgot about this. It's one more, isn't it? Yeah, it's one more. Are we still crafting any? We're not, but I'm gonna craft some more concrete blocks. What's up, girl? Jump attack, baby. Oh, look at you. Are you caught in the ground? Are you stuck in a hard place? Ha ha ha! But I've got all the dad jokes, guys. I'm sparing you guys of all of them, though. Let's go ahead and grab this drop while we're crafting up some of these blocks. They just take so long. The only thing I don't like about crafting the blocks. It's so much nicer because then you don't have to just like upgrade forever, but it takes so long. Oh, nice tactical warfare there, and the heist one we can just turn into paper. Look at this chicken. It's having a hard time. Alrighty. Can we get something good? An upgrade of anything. An upgrade of any kind would be amazing. Oh, would you look at that? What is that? Ammo crafting bundle. I don't think I've ever gotten that one. Okay, what do we have in here? Nice, more sharp sticks. Iron Spear quality 2. Way behind on that one. And that was actually a double for vehicles, which is very nice. That was the shotgun auto turret. What do you have in here? Oh, nice. Gunpowder, buckshots, bullet tips, and bullet casings. That's cool. I've never gotten that one before. This one's actually a fun clear too. It's got the main stash like right in the middle, and there's a ton of zombies that attack you. That is actually a really fun clear. We'll have to do that at some point. Not focused on that right now though. Let's get back over to our base, which is this way. Again, I need to like destroy the other the other base, or not the other base itself. The other base is completely destroyed pretty much. Like I gutted that one out and everything. We took everything with us when we moved out here. I had to make like 4 or 5 trips. It was so annoying. We definitely upgraded to the bike or the motorcycle though, because I just had the mini bike throughout the Biome Walk series. But we upgraded to the motorcycle so that way I had a better storage, because that would have been awful if we used a mini bike the whole time. But it was even rough anyways. But yeah, we gutted out everything, but I still need to take off the, what is it, the land claim block and the sleeping bag, because we don't need that anymore. This is our new base now. Okay, so right here, here, and then there. Perfect. And then this is just going to go out one more right here. Perfect. The 4 blocks that we had left. That way they get up here, and then we're going to turn all those into stair blocks as well. So we are looking really good. We should only need a few more actual blocks, and then that's it. And then the rest of it is just upgrading all of the cobblestone blocks that we do have. And then probably just going around and making sure that actually all of these concrete blocks are actually 100%. Because sometimes you'll find, like, because there's little cracks in it. See, like, I mean, there's little ones here and there. But there's little cracks in it, and sometimes you don't notice, and it might actually be, like, almost broken completely. So most of this is probably all repaired. We repaired a good amount of it after the original, or the last Horde night that we had. But there might be some here and there that we need to repair. But yeah, anyways, welcome in. Appreciate having you guys here. Welcome in, guys. Yeah, everything, as far as, like, the ground itself, I think we're okay. I might upgrade maybe a little bit of it where we stand, because sometimes the cops shoot from underneath, and these blocks do get damaged. So I'll maybe upgrade a little bit of this to concrete, but for the most part, we'll be fine. Like, they're not going to do that much damage to it. We have some more cement. Very nice. We'll continue to pump more out of that there. Are you finished yet? Thank you. And now we've got a second cement mixer. I'll grab out... I don't need to grab out half of that. I have 4K on me. And we'll turn all of that there. And we'll keep you there. I don't know if I'll end up needing these cobblestone rocks or not. Let's go ahead and put some loot away. All of this ammo stuff here, resources. 113 bits of paper. Health, you go in health. And you technically come down here. Cool. Let's grab you. I need, what, 10 more blocks maybe? Let's do 10 and see how that gets us. Hello, hello, welcome in. Appreciate having you guys here. We are currently fixing up our base. Not really fixing up, I guess. We're adding to it. Adding 2 direwolf sections, direwolf and dog sections. So these staircases, they can get up to us. And then we'll be adding a couple more ladders to it as well, just so it's a seamless transition for the zombies. Oh, I haven't shown you guys the top of the base. I haven't done anything with it yet. Oh, really? Alright, well, I guess I can show you guys an early thing of how the base looks like. If they come on up here. I'm not going to turn on electricity just now, but this is kind of how it'll look like tonight. I want you dead, so we're actually going to shoot you. The lads I want dead. Come one, come all. I'm serving headshots tonight. Stupid spiders, man, they're so annoying. Oh, nice, we got spider challenge done. Any more? I think we're good. I hear a zombie hitting something. Alrighty, what are you banging on? I can hear it. I don't know where it's at. Come on, guys. I don't want you breaking my base down. I don't got time for this. Oh, you're inside. Oh, man. I didn't realize they broke all this down. Jeez. What does this need to get repaired? Oh, forged iron. Okay. That's perfect. I have plenty of forged iron. That also got a little bit... I think that was broken from before, though. I don't want them running into the back there, though, so I am going to go ahead and repair that. I should have... Yeah, okay, all this is done, though, so let's complete this real quick. We've got about, what, 7 hours before Horde Night? We are very close to getting there. Okay, and then all this is going to go straight up here. We're going to need more blocks, but that's okay. This last one is going to be this corner block here. Perfect. Okay, so this is complete outside of the stuff that we're going to repair. But I do want some more cobblestone blocks. It's going to be all this because I want 2 sets of stairs here. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, so it'll be 10. So I want 2 sets there, so 10 blocks. We should have a little bit more concrete being made currently. What was I going to show? I was going to show you guys the roof. So yeah, like I said, I haven't done anything to the roof yet, but eventually I want this to be like my landing helipad when we get the gyrocopter. So this is where the main stash was for this area, but I'll eventually probably like clear out this so that way I can actually fly off of it without running into this. And then I want to change the blocks and like make my own little like H there, you know, for like the helipads. I think that'll be a cool idea to have. And then we'll have that top part and we can just land on the roof, take off from it. So that'll be pretty cool once we actually get that done. Okay, another 200, perfect. We've got a decent amount of stone crafting up in there. We've got 762 crafting here. And we got plenty of shotgun shells for tonight as well. We'll be good. We have some recogs that we can take tonight. We'll have some Grandpa's Learning Elixir. We'll be like one-shotting most of the zombies, honestly. We'll bring a little bit of extra health items with us, some food, which actually, my guy is super hungry and not quite thirsty yet, but he is really hungry. I'm a big fan of meat stews. I have maxed out foods, so I can make the better foods, but I pretty much just make meat stews. I do have a canned section here, so I can turn some of this into the better foods eventually, but I don't really do it that often, so. Okay, and then we should have, yeah, a bunch more gunpowder crafting out of here. We've got loot for days, guys, resources for days. Alright, we'll take all of this out. Let's get one more concrete block, and then we are complete, and then everything else is just going to be upgrading from cobblestone rocks to make it all concrete. Let's just go ahead and immediately do where we're going to be putting these. Sham chowder is amazing. Sham chowder is amazing. I don't know if I have the recipe for that one, actually. That one will be in cooking, right? I think you have to actually be in the setting. I don't know if I've gotten the sham recipe on this series, this particular series. I don't remember off the top of my head. I actually wanted it in the middle here. I mean, we're gonna upgrade all this to concrete anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, sham chowder is amazing. It's definitely a good one. And I think all you need mainly is like the rotten flesh, right? I use a lot of that for making plots, but I also harvest a lot of it too, so it shouldn't be that bad for me to get, if I do get the secret recipe or whatever it's called. I want it here a little bit closer in the middle instead of like on the sides here, so we're going to do like these middle parts instead of lining them up with that. That way it's kind of, you know, in the center a little bit. That would have been nicer if it was like center and a little more outside and a little bit more outside. So it's like more symmetrical, but that's alright. We'll deal with it. Alright, we're out of cement blocks. We need a little bit more to complete here, a little bit more on this side. This one is all cement, so we don't need to worry about this one here. Maybe connect to that if we have enough to do it, and then a little bit here on the back side. But yeah, we're practically done, guys. We did a lot of good work, honestly. I am going to go ahead and bring in my motorcycle just in case. Don't want it to get damaged tonight. We have our little garage here. Right now it just has a motorcycle. I might build a 4x4 eventually and put it over here. We'll probably have to kind of clear space a little bit for it. Just to have if we need to, if we ever move again, if we move out to the wasteland or anything like that, or if we need to make like big loot runs or anything like that, because it does have a massive storage area. That's the only thing it's good for. Other than that, you just run into everything, and I hate it. Alrighty, grab some more water here. I'll probably just harvest here as well, but at first I want to repair the gate in the back. We shouldn't need too much. We'll just take out 25 just in case. And it's back here on the corner. Yeah, right there. Make sure we don't break our legs. There we go. It's not the strongest, I don't think. Yeah, it's only 2K. Can we upgrade? We can't upgrade it further. I should see, there might be another gate that we can put. Is there, if you guys know off the top of your head, is there like a steel gate or something that we can craft that's craftable? That would be really nice. This is the inner way of being able to get up to it. We have it all blocked off. Don't really use it though, just get in from the outside mainly. Okay, we don't need you now. What are we gonna do next? Harvest, 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 harvest. Let's throw these guys on, and then food, we can throw you in. We should be getting some more, yep. I think this 200 might get us there. Might complete the rest. But let's go ahead and grab all of this super corn and everything else that we planted. Let's see, I don't have 7 Days to Die on console. Do you get to choose the quantity of zombies? Yes, you do. So I do have it set on 64 zombies for Horde, yeah. So I do have it set for 64 zombies. I believe it's all the same settings as PC. I think the lowest, I think it's like 4 or something like that. And then you can do like 4, 8, I think it's like 12, 16, something like that. I think it's somewhere like in increments of 4 or 8, somewhere along the lines of that. And then all the way up to 64. I don't know if on PC, I think you might be able to go above that, or maybe that's just with mods. But yeah, we can do 64 zombies. That is the max for us. So I usually have it set on 64. I was talking about it earlier in the video. For whatever reason, I decided to go 32 zombies for the biome lock. The other challenge in biome lock was that I would start on Nomad and then every week increase it till I get to Insane. And then the last Horde was going to be on Insane mode. So I think I was just a little bit nervous. That being stuck in one biome, that I wouldn't have enough resources or something to be able to do it, but there was plenty of resources, honestly. So next time I do biome locked, it's going to be 64 zombies again. But yeah, so Horde Night settings, 64 zombies. I always run nightmare speed, so they will be nightmare speed zombies. I just find that you get a lot more XP that way because they're constantly running at you. I hate when they're like a lot slower. I tried doing sprint at first when I first bought the game, and it was way too slow for me, so I was like, yeah, no, we're running Nightmare this entire time. So yeah, Nightmare Zombies, 64. Horde Nights are every 7 days on here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We are currently playing on Warrior, I believe. We obviously did end the series at... I'm going to grab some more. I have a few more seeds in here. We obviously ended the series on Insane mode, but I dropped it down to Warrior just because Warrior is like the one I like playing on mainly. I mean, we could probably still do this Horde on Insane, but we already started the stream and everything. I'm not going to back out of it to change the settings or anything like that. So we're on Warrior, so it is what it is. Alright, let's set these out here. Not you. Any more seeds? I got a little bit of aloe here. Okay, cool. And then rest is going to be super corn. So it's going to be like, what, 15 or so? Something like that, maybe a little bit more. Let's do like 5 more. We've got Horde Night in a little over 3 hours. So right after this, we'll put everything away. We need 2 more seeds. Put everything away, and then we'll go ahead and start fixing up, or upgrading the rest of the base there. These are not done yet. It's okay. I'm not gonna worry about harvesting the mushroom right now. Little crunch for time. If I have anything that can go in there. Let's put you back where you belong there. Farm, you guys go in there as well. We got a bunch of super corn now, which is really nice. Let's sort this and see how much we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, a little over 4.5 stacks. That's like well over 20k normally, not including my bartering. Super nice. Go ahead and take that. Yeah, we don't need any more. We don't need any of this cobblestone rocks. Actually, we're good on what we have. Cool. I think this is gonna be good for the rest of the night. We'll take all this out. Just in case, just to have a little bit more. And then pull you out. Okay, and that should be perfect. Let's get on over here. Let's get the last bit of upgrades to concrete. See, like right now, we're going through like a desert storm right now. It's like it's not quite a desert storm, I guess, but kind of. But there is like an actual like desert storm that comes through as well. So why couldn't they just upgrade just this one thing? They had to add some extra things as well and make it even more difficult for you. I don't know. I miss the old from Alpha 15 as well, from Legacy. The like old armors as well. Ah, okay, so there was a little bit. I knew there'd be one. Let's just go ahead and make a couple more cobblestone rocks. There we go. Look at that, and the last piece got us the upgrade. Okay, not the last piece, actually. We have a little bit more up here. Can I grab that from there? Hello, welcome in. Glad to have you guys here. We are getting ready to take on day 49 Horde. So you guys got here just in time. We just finished up the second section for dogs and direwolves. So we have 2 ladders here, or this main ladder section for zombies. They can also climb up the sides there. And then we have these sections for direwolves to get up. Normally I build the little corner stairs here, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to get inside here now and just prep for the Horde Night. But yeah, we're looking good, guys. I'm not too worried about these ones. Should we? Let's just upgrade it to steel. Why not? We have the steel. We might as well. Yeah, we'll take 80. That'll be 8 blocks. So we'll do the bottom 2 of all of them instead of how we normally do it. Bottom 2 there. Oh, we actually did this one already. Okay, so that one's actually 3. And then we'll do that one there on the 2 on each one. There we go. Just in case. It's a little bit more fortified. And then we're going to bring the rest of the steel with us because our main fighting position is all steel. So let's get all kitted out for Horde Night now. This is going to be the next thing that we are going to work on. I'm going to put some of these tools away just to get rid of inventory space, things that I'm not going to be using. So like my steel axe. We'll keep the steel club on us, the magnum and everything. That's going to go over there. These are going to be the main things that we're going to be using, but we'll keep first aid there as well. Let's grab out even more concrete, just in case we need that during Horde Night. I am going to take out a couple things of food. We'll grab all the water out, a stack of water just in case. But we're going to have coffee as well, so we never run out of stamina. I could drink a red tea. I'm fine though, for the effective digestion. That way we run out of water and food slower. Health, I've already got plenty of first aid kits, so I'm good on first aid actual kits. We're going to take all the recogs and the learning elixirs out. We're going to pop the learning elixirs before right when Horde Night's about to start. I'll run back in here if I need any of those, but I think I'm okay on everything else. I guess we'll take the plaster cast just in case. Hello, hello, welcome in. You guys are just in time for Horde Night. We have less than 2 hours, so like an hour and a half basically, before Horde Night starts. Ford bites, I don't think that we need them. I don't think we're going to have a breach or anything. You know, I say that and then watch us actually have one. Resources, do I need anything else here? We're going to take the rest of that steel out just in case. I need electrical parts and forged iron to repair the, what are they called? The electric fence posts, because they do take damage even if they don't get hit. I don't think, we'll take the cobblestone rocks just in case. You never know. You never know if you'll need them. And then ammo is going to be the rest of them, so we'll have 2 stacks. I'll grab the rest of what I have here. That's fine. I don't want to have 11 take up a stack thing here. Or should I just grab out? We'll just grab the 5. Might as well. Full stack if we're going to take up space. Take 6 stacks of 7.62. That's 1350. We have plenty of ammo. We'll be good tonight. I don't know if I'm not really going to use any explosives, I don't think, but let's take a stack of contact grenades in case we need them. Molotovs we could take as well, I guess. That's why we have the water there in case we set ourselves on fire. We'll take 1 more stack of 7.62, I guess. We have that crafting. I can put 1 more mod on my... How much time do I have? Okay, we're still good. Do I have the retracting stock on there? I don't. We'll put that one on there. That's more manageable from the hip. Modify. We cannot put that on there. Lovely. I know we can just throw the hunter mod on there for extra damage, so we're probably just going to do that. That's for the shotgun. Yeah, let's just throw the hunter mod on there. At least gives us a little bit more. Oh, we can't put that on because we have the rad remover. I don't remember the other mod that I usually put on there. I usually have a specific mod on there. We do have the bandolier mod on there. Perfect. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay if we don't have a 4th mod on here. We should be fine. Okay. I think we're good on everything else. We'll grab the last bit of concrete here. And let's get up there. I don't think I need anything else. Like I said, we're going to upgrade these immediate ones where we're going to be standing to concrete. Because sometimes the cops shoot from underneath. Somehow they can still see us. Oh, look at that. See? We did need the cobblestone rocks. It did come in handy. Oh, and I forgot to create doors. Okay, real quick, no, let's not do iron doors. Hello, hello, welcome in. You're just in time for Horde Night. We're getting ready to start. Less than 10 minutes. At least just to get this section closed. I don't really care about the back one. Let's go ahead and pop you on. Let's turn all the lights on. And we're going to turn on just the closest one to us first. That way we can do a little bit of melee damage. Oh, shoot, you know what? Wait, no. I have repair kits on me. I only have 4, though. So if I need more, I can run back to the base. We're probably going to get some birds as well. Get a little bit of melee action in. I don't have any... Oh, you know what? I don't have any... What is it called? Like mods for melee, or anything to drink for melee, like skull crushers or anything like that. I just have recogs for my gun. We'll probably quickly switch to guns though. Of course he gets me. They can jump through this little hole here though, sometimes, like, yeah, like that. Like the big spiders can get through. Like I said, we'll be switching to guns sooner than later. We do got a demo back there. Gotta watch for that. Gotta watch for the cockpit as well. Yeah, normally this base I use a sniper, because when they get frozen up like that, you just get easy headshots. But I mean, even with the shotgun, it's pretty fine as well. Most of the pellets are gonna hit it. And as long as we don't trigger the demos, then it should be fine. Hello, hello, welcome in. We just recently started Fortnite. We haven't missed too much yet. Try to make sure I don't get the actual button there. Sometimes the shotgun spread can be a little bit unpredictable, and that's why it's better to have slugs for Horde Night. We are getting some upgrades, thankfully. We're gonna pop another recall just to have it ready, and then another black strap. What's up, bud? Any birds? I think we're looking good. For the most part, they don't even damage the actual fighting position here. Honestly, this base is so OP, it's so nice. And that's why I made a tutorial on it, saying that it is an end to, or a mid to end game Horde. Because honestly, it pretty much is. You can do a ton of damage with this. You can keep this going until a long time. I used this base myself in a day 70 Horde before, so I'm sure it would even go past that as well. You can add blade traps if you want up top if you don't build it as tall as I did. You can add some blade traps. You can even add what's it called, like auto turret sides here. Which, speaking of that, let's go ahead and check on these guys. Hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. We are currently doing Horde Night. Let's use a little bit of M60 here and melt through all these zombies. I love that. So happy I got this before the Horde Night. Like I said, it literally just melts through them like butter, man. Alright, the demo fell, so we have another demo now. We killed one earlier. Looking good so far. There's a few of them. Woohoo! Thanks, Doc. Should be good. We haven't gotten any direwolves just yet. Hopefully we get a few coming in. So I wanted to make sure that kind of, I guess this is the test for that, to make sure that they actually come up. But, you know, sometimes you just don't get direwolves. We actually haven't even gotten any vultures or anything either. There we go. Sometimes you just don't get certain zombies during the Horde Night. It's kind of weird. Because it's hilarious. At least I think that they add direwolves way too early for Horde Night. I usually get direwolves on the very first Horde Night. It's ridiculous. You're like brand new to the game, you have primitive weapons generally, and you have to deal with direwolves that have like over 3k health. Like how? Ah, dang it. Hello, Mr. Demo. I'm getting a lot of demos today. Trying to make sure I don't hit that button. Nice, we're already at 4 skill points. Doing good so far. We hit it. Oh, there's one. I mean, it did survive the hit, just took a lot of damage. Did not need to upgrade that all the way. I mean, it looks like we're doing okay. We definitely won't survive another hit. For the most part, honestly, all this did pretty well at holding up. Not too bad. We're, what, 3 hours into Horde Night? Got 3 hours left. Kind of slowing down a bit. I really hope... Oh, okay, I see some damage right there, actually. Don't think that that would have been a collapse, but I don't want to take any chances either. Yeah, it seems like some of them are coming up a little bit less, so some of the ladders might have been destroyed. Hopefully none of the immediate ones that are like right here when you come up. Jeez, it's just literally a bunch of glow sticks, man. I don't know where that other demo went. There was another demo that was still alive. I thought at least. We're at 5 skill points now, 5 level up. Very nice. We don't see any dogs or direwolves on this. I think we just haven't gotten any that have spawned in yet. Because otherwise we'd be seeing them mess up our base down below. And I'm not seeing any of them just yet. Burning through ammo, man. How are we looking on our battery bank? Should be fine, honestly. Open. Yeah, barely into the 5th one. And we got a little bit of light going on too, so. Let's make sure these are doing well still. Let's not run into it though. I am so sorry about that, guys. One of my son's toys just fell. That was probably so loud. That kind of scared me too. Already a 6 skill point, jeez. Loving it quick, man. Alright, got about 2 hours left of Fortnite, guys. We're looking pretty good. Like I said before, as long as we don't get another demo explosion, we should be fine. And honestly, even if we did, I think we repaired enough that it should be okay. It didn't even take out the doors, like the wooden doors that we have on the side, thankfully. Hopefully this pole didn't get too damaged. It doesn't look like it, because it is steel. I guess we should have tried to make all this steel as well, but we didn't have enough to go ahead and do that. But this immediate kind of cage area, that way if the demo does explode, it doesn't do nearly as much damage. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of zombies down there. Look at those guys just chilling. It goes attention. Come on over, join your buddies. 7 skill points, jeez. I'm not gonna know what to do with all these skill points, man. We did up it as well. So after, or during Biome Lock, I should say, we ran 200%. I did update that to 300%. Just because I wanted to get my game stage up as high as possible. So that way we'd get just super intense hordes right when we started doing streams for these, streams, sorry. Very nice. Almost out of ammo, so let's go ahead and pop one open. And just like that, we have 100 more shells. Yeah, we had way more than enough, but I wanted to be safe. Safe and sorry. Still no vultures or anything tonight. And no direwolves, it looks like, unfortunately. That is alright. We'll get to try it out eventually. Let the level up. Last hour of Fortnite. Oh, there's that cop. Oh, you were so close, buddy. Oh, hey, don't destroy any of my stuff back here. Not cool, Mr. Cop. They just go straight down, up. Okay, maybe fine, there's some zombies in the way. Look at you guys ramping up here. Thankfully the scaffolding took the brunt of that. Let's just go ahead and repair you. Yeah, let's not scrap it. I was trying to repair it. That's the other thing about the M60. It's my favorite gun, but the durability on it sucks because you're firing it so dang fast that it's using up so much durability. That is crazy. Onslaught. Onslaught of zombies, man. Gotta reload. Let's open up another pack as well. I don't think we need to pop another root fog. I will pop another coffee just in case, and then a meat stew. But yeah, Horde night is pretty much complete. There is the 4 a.m. sounds. We survived Horde night officially. That is the day 49 Horde, the 7th Horde complete. Day 49th Horde is such a cool Horde to me. It's, you know, every 7 days, and it's the 7th Horde. We'll stay here for a second, cleaning up some of the main bulk of zombies, and then we'll probably head down and clean up the rest. Because they start to take a long time to come up, especially the walkers. We have a lot of bags down there, though, thankfully. Clean up some of these glow sticks before I get down there. Annoying, man. Okay, sounds like it's pretty clear. Let's get out over here, drag them all out. Hello, Mr. Cop. Anybody else? Music still sounds a little hype. I don't know why. Oh, there's someone there. That's because of you, Big Mama. Oh, look at that. The final kill gets me another skill point. Very nice. It's poetic. Alright, let's go ahead and grab these bags. Honestly, I just kind of loot and then throw them all in the chest and then come back down and grab them and then I'll look through it at the very end. But yeah, a successful Horde night, guys. Successful day 49. Not too bad. I mean, we did get a decent amount of zombies, I think, though. It was pretty much non-stop, thankfully. But that's what I wanted. I wanted a good Horde night, a good show for you guys. And hopefully I achieved that for you. Let's just go ahead real quick. Scrap all those. Pop that real quick, and then we can grab you. Yeah, how are we looking on damages? Barely any. Yeah, really nothing. That one took random bits of damage there, but yeah, nothing else. Couple of missing blocks, missing concrete blocks, but overall, looks like the Horde base held up really well. Yeah, see another one there. Randomly, it's like the same one on the other side. Unfortunately, again, didn't get any dogs, so we couldn't test out this one, but that's okay. This random one got really damaged. Oh, I accidentally banked, or not banked, but put the rest of our, what is it called? Concrete away. We'll eventually repair that, it's fine. Let's go ahead and see everything that we got. We'll see all the books first. We'll just take out all the books, just because, or everything here. Alright, let's pop this on. We did get a machine gunner volume 4, so this is drum magazine mod for the automatic weapons and turrets. That was not the last one, that's right. We'll scrap the armored up, Scrap you. We got 2 bow hunters. Very nice. Compound bow quality 1. Nice. We're actually getting to this compound crossbow, so that's cool. Candyland there. Nail gun quality 3. Scrap you. Scrap you. 2 rifle worlds. No upgrades. 5 tactical warfares. That's tactical assault rifle quality 5. Nothing else. That's okay. Scrap you. Scrap you. And then 4 vehicle adventures. Only 1 was double, but that's okay. We're up to 87 now. We're getting that much closer to the gyrocopter. We're pretty close to it. But yeah, still have a decent amount of 7.62. Yeah, honestly, we have almost the amount of shotgun shells that we started with. So we got a decent amount of those back. We got another scavenger outfit, same tier that we have. We did get I think that's an upgrade to our steel axe. I think we had a tier 1 steel axe. And I think that's an upgrade to our steel shovel as well. I think we had a tier 1. We come on in here and check our... Did I put it in tools? Yeah, so it's an upgrade here and an upgrade here. Very nice. I will take it. Let's just go ahead real quick. We'll scrap those. Like I said, this will go in there. Take everything out and start sorting all this. There's another can there. Okay, I got a couple armor pieces there. Got a coffee there. You there. Didn't use any of the explosives, but that's okay. I always forget about them, honestly. Honestly, the guns are good enough, and honestly, the base that I've built is not really a like grenade or like explosive base. Eventually, I do want to build one of those though, because those sound like a lot of fun. Honestly, just blowing up everything. All right, you can go in there, and then all of you are resources. Ammo, go in there, and your resource. Okay, cool. I think we are pretty much done with all this anyways. This can go in ammo, I guess. Okay, yeah, I mean, we did good, guys. We got through the day 49 Horde. Our base is still intact. Honestly, didn't really take much damage at all. Let's go ahead and kill Fido over here. Sorry, my friend. I just need your meat and your, what is it called? Animal fat. But yeah, Horde base looks good. I wanted to paint it for you guys as well. I just didn't have enough time to paint it before the stream. But hope you guys like the base. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Horde night as well. We're going to go ahead and sign off here for the night, guys. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of my very first stream. I feel super grateful to be in the position that I'm at to be able to make this content for you guys. I'm super glad that you guys enjoyed it. Thankful to you guys who have been longtime subscribers that have joined tonight. I can't even speak again. English is hard. And thankful to some of you newcomers that if this is your first time joining, thank you so much. I do appreciate the support. If you did like the video, please leave a like, guys. And then if you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing, as it really does help me out. I do have a goal of hitting 850 subscribers by the end of this month. So if you guys could help me get there, that would be amazing. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.